Yo, yo, yo. This episode of King Circle Podcast. We back in the building. First episode, top of the year, and we back to it, Sorry for a long delay, but everybody got stuff going on. But never mind that. We back into a King Circle Podcast. We got the big homie, Black Tie in the building. Also got Mike in the building.
What's good, everybody? We also got Jay Jr. to the right.
What's good? And we got our guest today, our boy Greenfield.
What's going on, man? Hey, appreciate y'all having me, man.
We appreciate it, man. Hey, sorry for the long delay. Everybody been working, doing things out the state and stuff like that. So we back into it. So, we're gonna dive into it, but also, we're gonna start how we used to. Mike, what you been going on top of the year, new things? So let's go ahead and do it.
Man, well, actually, I just want to say thank God for everything that's been going on right now, honestly. Just working, traveling, nothing really bad going on, too rough that I can't handle. So, honestly, it hasn't been rough at all for me. I've been loving it, enjoying life. Picked up snowboarding, everybody. That's been, like, my biggest thing. Everybody's tired of me hearing that shit. But it's all good. But we can take it to Junior now and see what he's got going on for the new year.
Yeah, just new goals. Working, man. That's it. Just working. Trying to change life, man. Day by day, Step by step, slowly but surely, man. Knock these goals off the list. You know what I mean? Staying happy. Eating. Gotta eat.
Yeah, you look looking a little healthier over there. You don't look too skinny. So what would Abuela say? What would they say?
Shit, las abuelas. Shit, let me get a bandeja paisa real quick.
You know what I mean?
I feel that. So, we got our guest Greenfield in the building, Latino artists. Let's go ahead and just say that. Latino artists, straight out the north, and we're going straight in. Greenfield, go ahead and tell us about yourself, what you got going on as an artist, as a person. Just go ahead and detail everything about yourself, so guests can love you and everything.
All right, bet. So I'm Greenfield. I'm born in Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. I moved here to United States when I was about like 5 years old. I moved to Florida, and by the time I was like around 15, so before even music, I did soccer. I played soccer professionally for about 10 years in Europe. Played in Spain and Italy, Portugal, you name it. I've been all around pretty much. About music, I moved to Atlanta, I think it was 2019 that I signed with the Atlanta Silverbacks. Mm-hmm. It was like a semi-pro team at the time after I got injured. Came back here, and I played with them for like 2 years. Just didn't really have the same hunger for soccer anymore like I did before, so I kind of just made my own business, started working, got a job and stuff, started doing my things, and then I ended up meeting a guy in an Uber. My car broke down, where he ended up being a producer, and the whole Greenfield shit kind of started with that. And I've always done music, I play guitar, I've always sang and rapped and freestyled with my friends and stuff since I was like 11, so I've been doing it for a minute. It's been 3 years now since I dropped my first project in 2019, which is GTA, which was like introducing Greenfield the artist. I never really thought, because the way I grew up, even though I am Colombian, I grew up in Florida, so I never really thought I'd be doing Latin music right now. It was always hip-hop, Biggie, Tupac, Eminem was like my favorite rapper, so it was always English for me. Until I came here and I started doing the music, I started doing English, and I don't know where I remember my cousin told me about doing Spanish, and I just kind of started doing reggaeton, just kind of for fun, see what it was, and it kind of popped off, and I'm at my third year now. I just dropped my last project, which was called Quechimba. Mm-hmm. It has 7 songs, pretty much puro perreo, where you could go to the club, get with the ladies, get a drink, grind on them and shit. And
that song, Tranqui.
Yeah. Hey. You know about that Tranqui song.
That dembow.
That dembow shit too, for sure. And man, other than that, man, I've been releasing music videos. Have a couple music videos out on YouTube as well, Michael is another part of my team as well who helps me all the time. Mm-hmm. Junior as well. I know we just meeting today, but ever since we met, we always been cool. Feel like we connected as well. And like I said, like Michael, I'm kind of grateful. I'm grateful for all my mistakes, all my lessons that I've learned within these last 3 years. I feel like I've grown as an artist, not just mentally, but physically. I've been hitting the gym. I've been back on my shit. I kind of went through a little heartbreak at one point and stuff, but I feel like that kind of like inspires you. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta go through shit to really like move forward in life. And yeah, man, I'm ready to keep working. I got some new stuff coming out. I got some more. I got 2 English songs that are about to drop. And then after that, I'm gonna be dropping a project that I got with my boy Lucky Dinero. Shout out to Lucky. And then I got some more Spanish shit in the make. So yeah, for sure. Then other than that, man, just been working, grinding, eating well, hitting the gym, trying to stay healthy, trying to stay mentally healthy, and yeah, man, just looking forward to this year. For
Yeah,
real.
I feel you on that. I feel on that. We're lucky to have you on this podcast. You know, it's top of the year, and I'm gonna say it like this. You know, the one thing I've been reaching for, and it's top of the year, and since it's Sunday, let's go ahead and talk about just have this little conversation about Sunday testimony. Sunday testimony, anything that you've been through last year, anything you ever been through, just go ahead and speak about it. It's all 4 of us in here, everything you've been through and everything that you overcome, and anything that you feel like, that was inspiring to you. It's all 4 of us. And I know other people that's going to be watching this podcast that can relate to all 4 of us. And because we all 4 of us been through something in life. All 4 of us been through some hard times and trials that we had to overcome. And let's just, get the people that something that, go into a new year that we can speak upon and that can help them get them to the next year and inspire them because, everybody go through everything. Everybody go through stuff. And sometimes, it's hard for people to relate. And this was this podcast all about, just relating and also getting to the point where we can also heal and also be one another. So, all 4 of us in here, let's go ahead and do, Sunday testimony. Sunday testimony, just go ahead and speak of what you're going on. And, I know this podcast is going to show later on in the week, but it's Sunday, but every day is testimony. So let's go ahead and, I'll open the floor up. Whatever you got going on, just go ahead and, speak up on what you got going through, what you overcome.
All right, well, shit. Well, I'll go ahead and just say mine. I mean, at the end of the year, not the end of the year, but the beginning of this year, like I said, nothing's really been going on for me really bad, nothing terrible. But my mother just got in a car accident. The guy had passed away. He died, actually, head-on collision, hitting my mom. They had to pry the door open to get her out. Basically, the fire department and police department told my mom and dad, basically from the pictures, she wasn't supposed to live. So it was just a blessing to have her pass through everything, and live on. So honestly, I'm not too much on edge, not living against like something's on my back, anything like that lately no more. Because everything's just coming together. I just trust myself, trust God that everything can move for myself now. Because the fact that I used to always take everybody's, what's the word I'm looking for, negativity, all their stuff to get on my back, their guilt, all their shit they would tell me, I'll hold it on my back. But now lately I'm like free. I don't care about anybody else. I'm not saying that I don't care about anybody else, but more so love myself more so than anybody else nowadays. So I've been lucky to actually have my own self back, and I actually have supportive friends to be around. We had a barbecue. We all kicked that with the Super Bowl and everybody, I enjoyed it. Like I said, everybody came over. I haven't been home lately a lot. Work's been kind of hectic for me, but it's all good.
You snowboarding too much. Stop lying.
Facts.
I have. I like
you want to time out
snowboarding.
real quick?
But let's go ahead and pass it on to whoever wants to talk about anything else.
All right. Well, yeah, as far as for me for the year, I actually, like I said, just on some real grown man shit, man. Working on the house, starting new businesses, starting clothing lines, just getting my hands into everything, keeping myself busy, trying to put the phone down, trying to put the game systems down, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep a clear mental state of mind, happiness, stay physically straight,
Telling me you don't want to play no more COD?
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. Call of Duty forever, but sometimes it's good to put it down for a little bit, something like, got to change the mindset up if you're trying to become great, got to start doing great things.
Most definitely.
So, trying to put down the old habits. So, what you got going on, Greenfield?
I guess for me is the way I see it is I'm trying to get myself out of this moment of just being suffice with just like doing the general or just the normal stuff that I do every day. Go to work, the little things, eat, things like that. But I want to do more. I want to challenge myself this year. That's what I want to see. I want to push myself in the gym to my limits to see where I can really take my body, not only physically but mentally as well. I feel like that helps, and just keep writing music, keep getting better, keep growing as an artist, and just knowing that my future, everything, I'm taking every step. Sometimes you take a couple steps backwards, take a couple steps forward, but as long as you're moving and you keep pushing forward, that's the main thing for me. Just not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Not
Stagnant.
Yeah, stagnant. Yeah. Just not being stuck where I'm at, and just being able to be like, all right, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna do this. I want to lose 15 pounds or whatever it is, and that's what my goal is for this year. Really challenge myself mentally and physically.
That is the hardest thing to do. Yeah, I can't even lie about that.
I think that's what happens when over 29, you hit 30. It's just like,
It's like
yo,
well, you'd be falling asleep mad early around like 3 o'clock. Like, yo, why am I taking a nap like right now? It's like
you've been doing that since you was 15. You just like sleep, yo.
Yeah, I do like my sleep. I do.
The midday naps.
Yo, facts. Perfect.
Nah, chill. See, that's when you wake up. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's over with.
That's when you work the rest of the time being.
Yeah, I'm in that bed till 6.
I feel you on that. One things that I can say for this year that I definitely learned, and on this podcast for this year, I'm definitely going to be more open and be more. Because I find out there's a lot of people that go through the same things that I go through. Last year was a big tough. Going through a lot of stuff and going through healing and going through, family issues. And now this year is more of I dealt with them family issues. I dealt with the issues I got from my own self. And this year is like I'm free. You feel me? I'm free. I could talk about on this podcast now because I'm finally here. I could say I'm finally healed, going to therapy, being around my boys, being around my fiance and stuff like that. And I can definitely say, on this podcast, Dylan, find out, the father that I, wasn't, risen, that ain't my real father. You feel me? And it took me years to get through it. You feel me? I found out probably 2.5 years, 3 years ago that the father that raised me wasn't my father. You feel me?
Okay.
And I can say this year I took a big approach of, accepting, getting to know my real dad side of the family, and I appreciate them. I'm loving them. I'm getting to know them a lot more. And I can say this year I'm starting to, appreciate the people that actually want to be around. They actually want to be around. Like I said, I got Junior, I got Michael, got Greenfield now that's part of you feel me? I'm including part of my circle. So it's like I'm starting to build my circle around that. I want people around me that, that's honest, that's real, that's truth. You got the same values, same morals as me. And last year was a big adjustment because I was going through a lot and, family issues and going through so much success and all in a short time. I'm like, I didn't know how to handle it. But now it's like this year's like I got everything in place. I got the people that want to be around, that actually want to be around and actually show favor and actually show, love and companionship and stuff like that. So it's like this year's like I got everything in place. Now it's like I ain't gonna say I want to. It's like now it's like we gonna the people that's in my circle, the people that actually love me, they gonna benefit because I'm not looking at just for myself. I'm looking for the people that's around me too, because I want to see them do good. I want to see them get money. I want to see them when I pull up on what you got, what you doing,
the no one left behind.
You feel me?
Right there.
Like anybody that's in my circle right now this year, they going to feel the benefits of being around me because I'm not looking for myself. I'm looking out for everybody around me. We gonna get money together. We gonna do business together. We gonna do everything together.
As long as you're putting in that work with me, though.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. But the thing about it is, though, I'm not worried about the people that don't want to put in work because you're not gonna be in my circle.
It's a fact.
You're not gonna be in my circle. The ones
not part of my circle.
You feel me? The ones that want to put in work, the ones that want to see things go farther in life and want to do right. you're gonna be in my circle. But the thing about it is, my circle is very close. It's very tight, and we don't do foul. We don't move foul. We keep it 100 with each other. We tell each other the truth, even then when it's hard to tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth with one each other, because that's how I want my circle. That's why I got y'all right here. Like, even when I'm going through, I call Michael, call Junior. Whatever decisions I got to make, whatever I want to, further in my life with, I call y'all. So everybody in my circle has to be the same way. So in this year, it's gonna be like, hey, my circle gonna be tight. We're gonna be close. We're gonna be loving. We're gonna be understanding, and we're gonna be prosperous. So this year, we're gonna be bigger than what our dreams can imagine than anything. So that's what I got to say for this year. I learned a lot from last year. This year, hey, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it moving. Anybody don't want to be around, fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't give a damn. But the people that want to be around to get some money, do things with their life, be bigger and better with their dreams and with their location in the manager, we gonna do this shit, bro. Like, that's real. So
That's a fact. Last year was rough.
Yeah, and life be humbling you out of nowhere.
It sure do. Look, I was happy to be humbled early in my life. I can't say shit about that.
I feel you.
Anything that comes my way, I just take it as a grain of salt at this point. Because everything can't come like the waterfall for yourself, You can't just come out flowing before you get it. You got to take your time.
Waterfalls hurt too. Waterfalls hurt. They do. They hurt.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta eat some shit,
Nah, you're gonna eat shit a lot of times.
I feel like life is like that, The more shit you eat, at least at the beginning, and the more that you go through, that like makes you become who you are,
Yeah, life is definitely lessons.
So when you become who you truly believe you are, when you picture yourself in the mirror and you see your future, you remember all that shit you ate, You remember all those times when you was down bad, and you remember the people that you had around you.
Yep.
And you remember the people that wasn't with you,
Right.
And that's why, like you said, I'm grateful too. I got Michael Jr. I know we just met and shit. Feel like we part of the fam now. I got my boy Nano, George. Even like my family and shit. I feel like a lot of times family is always the most important thing, but family you lose some space with family too.
Oh, trust me,
and
I
that
definitely
happens.
learned that. I definitely learned that, because I can tell you right now, I definitely learned that. And I was about to say, with y'all been part of my journey, my life journey, and especially with Michael Jr., y'all like real deal, my family, like straight up. Y'all my
Happy to be
family.
here for it.
Like
Big fact.
straight up, like ain't nothing I wouldn't do for these two right here. And now you part of it.
Appreciate it,
Man,
my bro,
ain't
for real.
nothing like, trust me, you can call me for anything. If I'm trying to get some money, we all gonna get some money. That's straight up. We gonna get some money. But it ain't about the money part. It's like, they just real, like, especially Michael Jr., they just real. Like, I like anything I'm going through, call Michael, call Jr. What the hell I'm going through? And they'll tell me, like, you shouldn't do that, bro. Like, don't do that. Or, hell yeah, bro, let's go ahead. Let's do that shit. You feel me? That's why I fuck with them so hard, because it's like, they real deal family. And that's why I want, like, I think, not even just me, I think everybody should have somebody.
Somebody got to keep some fire.
You
up
feel
on
me?
You. No, that's a fact. I be the same
Everybody
with
needs to be a
Greenfield.
candle.
Greenfield, like, I don't feel like writing. Like, man, get the fuck up. Fuck that. Let's go. Put some beats on. You know what I'm saying? Hit a little joint real quick. And the thing about it is, success is not just, it's self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? You could want it with motivation as bad as you want it, but it's really self-discipline. You know what I mean? It's gonna be them days you don't want to go to the gym. It's gonna be them days you don't want to write. And, you gotta discipline yourself. Like, nah, I'm gonna do it. You know?
Get up.
Self-discipline is very hard. I'm still working on it to this day. I don't think anybody in the world got it down pat perfect.
Hell.
Don't worry, I just learned to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning now. I just learned.
Man, when's the
I
last
just learned.
when's the last time you did that? When's the last time you did that?
Only for work, never for y'all.
And that's still even be every day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, even that, like getting up early in the morning, like I'm just trying to make it a habit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it a habit. Instead of just going to sleep 3 o'clock in the morning, still waking up at 6. Let me go to sleep like 11. Let me try to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wish I can go to sleep.
I know. And thoughts be running.
That's
boy.
the worst now.
To be honest with you, I'm telling folks, hey, I'll be in the bed 8, 9 o'clock.
I wish I
No,
could.
I be in the bed,
Yeah, 9
but
o'clock.
I'm not asleep.
No, I'm
You know what
sleep.
I'm saying?
I'm
But-
sleep, because I be honest with you, I kind of appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, because 8, 9 o'clock, go to bed, up 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and my mind be like, okay,
running.
just like what ideas, and I love it now more than ever before, because it's like now 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up thinking like, okay, what can we do? What the podcasting do? What thinking of new ideas, and I actually loving it because it give me brainstorming ideas to think outside the box.
Stay away from the phone for 3 hours. Like it's literally like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's part of a distance for you need for yourself. Anyways, take the phone away, put it down for 2 hours. I just remember me and Grease would talk about this all the time, bruh. Put that phone down for like 30 minutes, but don't even wake up, bruh. Just wake up, put your phone to the side.
Nah, I
Take
gotta
a
touch
shit,
the phone
take a
first.
piss.
Take your
I
money.
need that way.
Yeah, take your shit, take your piss, dust your teeth, do all that. That's already 30 minutes right there. Then you come check your phone. Like you don't need try to self-distance yourself from stuff.
You're gonna touch your phone if your alarm is set. That's the first thing you're gonna shut
Shoot,
off. That's the thing for me.
Look,
you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
look at it.
Not saying you gotta look at it, but you know what I'm saying. Normally that's the first thing you touch. There's no more alarm clocks like before. Your TV don't set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you
I will press
grabbing your phone.
turn
You
it
know
off
what I'm
and
saying?
you
Once
go
you
take a
grab your
shower.
phone, yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Don't get stuck.
I've been
on
doing
it.
that too though. I've been taking cold showers too.
Yeah, me
That-
too.
That's been giving me some energy too.
Ever since
Surprising.
Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
cold showers
That helps with, helps with blood circulation.
Yeah.
It helps with
Yep.
a lot, man. You know, and
tightens the skin too. Also,
yeah, it helps you with like blemishes and your pores closing and shit, so you won't get pimples and all that shit, ingrown hairs, man, and shit.
hot showers are the bad for you.
I love them shits though, boy.
They do. They feel good.
For real though.
Whoever came up with the shower, like who invented that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, because you already know back in the 1800s, I'm sure they wasn't taking no showers.
No, that was baths.
If buckets,
Yeah, look, those buckets.
it was usually the river. Oh shit. But let's go ahead and talk about this subject I talked about a while ago to a couple people. Nothing really too much about it. I just heard a lot about it. It's been a lot of people that recently talked about it than people in my past I heard about. Confusion. It's called what's the word? Abusive relationships, basically. Abusive people being in their life trying to, they can't run away from it, but then they know it's bad for them. It's the toxicity. Yeah.
Toxicity.
There we go. That word. So let's all talk about that. I'm gonna go ahead and
Man, Michael trying to get personal today.
Word.
Hey, look, guys, look. I'm here with y'all
Look at
today.
secrets, nigga.
Hey, but everybody needs to know this shit because everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through it. Everybody got to know there's not just us. It's also everybody else.
Nah, I mean-
too.
All right, the problem with it is toxicity, right? Is what we're talking about. Because when you got feelings for somebody and certain feelings that you may have, it's the memories of the good times. Maybe you're toxic in moments or maybe you fight, but it's hard to forget good moments with people that you have, especially if it's, say it's a girl that that you got with, or you was friends before and then you ended up dating or whatever it may be. So it's hard to let go of somebody like that when you remember, like, damn, we was cool before. Like,
Right.
why can't we be cool no more? Type shit. And then
It's that chemical in your head that says like, hey, she was once good, or this person was once a good person, period, at this any time in the moment.
like, why
But-
can't we get back to that? Like, what happened? And it's crazy because people I don't know. I wouldn't say it's myself, but people get bored when relationships are kind of just boring.
That's why. I
And
feel
it's
like
hard
the
in this
generation
world
is,
that we
too.
live in. I
It's
don't
been-
want that shit. I mean, I'd love a boring relationship. Fuck it. But sometimes people like toxicity.
It
You know what
depends
I
on
mean?
It keeps
boring
because
is, too,
people
though.
like to it keeps the energy going, keeps them
Yeah.
guessing, and it's true. It's like that chemical reaction. It's like everybody likes that little salt right on top of their steak,
shit
or
mess
that
up.
butter spread around on their steak. It's something different.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like you got to figure it out. I mean, maybe it'll take you some time. Maybe it'll take you a year. Maybe it'll take you 2 years to get away from that person. Maybe you'll never get away. Maybe y'all can fix it. Who knows, honestly? But at some point, you will have to make, look at yourself and truly see, like, damn, is this really what I want for the rest of my life? Do I see this person? Do I see myself growing mentally, physically, spiritually with this person? Or are we just gonna be stuck this? Because at some point, you're gonna get sick of it.
Got to give up somehow.
That's
I mean,
something.
hey, look, everybody hates giving up, but
No.
I say that. I say
Sometimes it's worth it to give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's necessary to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a situation like that, you'll lose yourself because you're dealing with this other person so much. You always got to keep yourself first no matter what, because if it's meant to be, you ain't going to go nowhere.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's best to let it go versus trying to chase it and fight it and make the shit worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a give or take. Some people really like that shit. To them, the way they grew up, that's love. That's how they can express themselves.
Yep.
You got some people who never had love, and to them, that's their love, so they
That's
want
their
it.
only way, their
You
only
see what I'm
option.
saying? So, it's over time. Time is the one thing we'll never get back.
True.
I can say
So-
this. It's like going to therapy. One thing I could say that's trauma bonding. Any person that can really, you can bond with trauma and toxic and being toxic, that's trauma bonding.
Yeah, it sounds like emotional bonding too. It's
Yeah,
like
you
the same
feel me?
thing.
You
So in a
feel
sense, it's
me?
really love is nothing but a compromise. Really.
Be honest with you, I can't say compromise because be honest with you, somebody got to give up some. Because if it's not healthy,
Well, even still,
somebody,
while you
somebody.
loving somebody, even them doing the right thing, you would still sometimes make a compromise for something for yourself, for the love out of that person.
But the thing about this, it goes back to saying, do you love yourself more than the situation that you're in right now? Can you overcome the situation, the relationship that you're in, to be above the situation? Like, be honest with you, if you don't come from a traumatic family, how can you deal with it?
Yeah, you don't know how.
You feel me? So
Yeah, that's a
why
fact.
be a part of it if that's not how you was raised or how you was brought up? You feel me? So I feel like man and woman, don't matter what the gender, whatever y'all claim, it don't matter. But I feel like nowadays the dating scene nowadays is like
Oh, it's weak.
is weak and it's
It's weak.
toxic. And people had to put up with stuff that they don't have to put up with just to feel love. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't have to do that. Like, what? Like, don't you love yourself more? Like, it's people out here that can love correctly.
But they disrespect their own self.
Then that's the problem, Mike. You feel me? They rather accept the toxic and the heartache and the heart pain instead of, you know what? I always tell everybody, it's somebody out there for everybody.
No, that's
you
a
feel
fact.
me? It's somebody
That's a
for
fact.
everybody. So it's like, why put up with bull? Because why? They got good coochie or they got good dick?
Yep.
Come on, man. Like, that's lame as hell. Because I'm like,
But
bro,
9 times out of 10, that's what it is.
that's lame
You
as
see
hell.
what I'm
to
saying?
me,
That's
you feel
really
me?
what it boils down to.
But I feel like it ain't about.
It's not like that for
It might not be
everybody,
just
no.
the coochie though. It's not just. It's the
Nowadays,
sex.
I
You're
mean,
saying
yeah,
it's
sex
If
is
good,
definitely a soul connecting,
Exactly.
spiritual, vibe. So, but once again, that's still just because of sex.
It's
true.
People ain't shit,
No.
and we all give up too easy. Honestly,
Yeah.
love ain't hard. People make it hard. Honestly,
But why?
Love-
But okay, so
I feel like love is easy.
Love is-
but loving somebody fully is hard because
it is.
because you like you said you kind of have to not really make sacrifice. Well, yeah, you do got to make sacrifices when it
sacrifice.
comes down to it, but it's fully hard to open up to somebody and really give your trust and your full faith in someone in this world that we live in right now.
Which is a
because
fact.
everything is so quick. Everything is so
Quick to get
you
canceled.
can have a girl today and tomorrow she could be with somebody else.
Nah,
And-
more like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, go ahead.
but yeah, like in 2-3 hours, she could be chilling with somebody else, and she don't even care. You know what I mean? And I just feel like we've lost that spirituality of being able to just like open up. Cause like, even for me, it's hard for me to open up to a girl now. Even when I just like, I might be just meeting you and shit, but I'm always on the lookout like, let me see what she do. Oh damn, she moved like that. Oh, I'm not trying to mess with that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way she moves, so I feel like it's easy. It's supposed to be easy with the right person. But I just feel like it comes with a lot of hardships when you truly love that person, and it's a lot of work.
So, what my question was into that is still like, with the love and everything that's going to that one person, being toxic to this person, why would you take the abuse for anybody? Why would anybody take abuse? I'm not gonna lie about it. I got punched in the jaw before one time, right straight in the back. We're just playing a game out of nowhere, boop, right in the jaw, out of nowhere. Mad, anxiety, doesn't matter. I'm just asking why you have to throw a punch when I'm not really doing no punch, no getting actually verbally abusive about it either. So that's another thing. Like, why does that have to happen against Avis being a man? Because actually, let's just go ahead and say this. Everyone thinks women are the ones who get always designatedly get targeted for hitting, but men also do too. And also, I mean, this maybe physically, it can be verbally, like I said. So why would you think you let that happen? Anybody would let that a guy would let that happen from a female?
No, that's kind of hard to answer. But I mean, some I don't know. It's kind of hard because some men is just they know what kind of female they're dealing with. I got hit with a couple fucking slippers. I got hit with some shit too.
I think we all have at one point.
Yeah,
I don't know. See, I gotta disagree with that because
you lucky.
Because no. Because any relationship that I ever been in, I let it be known on respect. If I respect you, you give me the same thing. It don't matter what arguments that we get into. The matter of fact, if I show you respect just off the strength as a woman, you show me the same strength as a man. Don't do that to me, and I let it be known before we even get in too deep. Just let it be known. Like, I'm respect you. I won't call you out your name. I won't do anything like that. I won't hurt you, but do also protect me too, like I don't protect you. That's how I let it be known before we even get into it. Just let it be known. I feel like just man and woman, we gotta let it be known before it gets too deep. This is what I expect. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to you. And that's how I kind of in relationships I ever been in. I'm like, hey, I don't respect you as off the strength, just off the strength. You don't fuck the relationship, just off the strength because you're a woman and you're a human. So I'm not gonna disrespect you, but I also don't do that to me either. I don't care about that man, woman. We talking about human, just being a human. Don't do that to me. I won't do it to you. So we can get to understanding that we can have a conversation without having to go to the next level.
Next level.
You feel me?
To put the man in a predicament to go to jail, get a warrant, whatever he has to do after that search situation of getting hit. That's a terrible situation to be in. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong for it? Even thinking about that. Because
one of those relationships you walk away from.
Right, but why can't we?
No,
that's the reason. But why can't people?
You can.
Why can't people?
It's a time.
You can. It's just the flesh. It's just the flesh of you that won't allow it to let go.
The internal thought, that Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, you feel me? In your head, you say, "Man, I don't need this woman," but your flesh saying, "Oh man, she be doing this to me. She be doing, and she do everything right to you." But your head know you shouldn't be with that person.
That's that mind versus the heart battle.
You feel me? Your head knows that you should not be with that person, but your flesh is just allowing you to be with that person, and you know damn well you shouldn't be with that person. That's why I got a problem with this generation now. It's making it harder for man and woman to be with somebody that's actually genuine. Like, that shit bullshit.
But a lot of times that be self-reflect on certain people, because some people got their own reflections of themselves that they can't do it. That they did, there's things that they did within themselves to themselves, lying to you and shit like that, to where they can't even look at you no more.
But that's
so
they got to look at their own self.
You
got to turn that mirror on your own self.
Honestly, a lot of relationships don't work out. It seems like because of self-love is what it seems like. It seems like a lot of people don't love themselves, so it's hard for them to love somebody else.
No. People.
You gotta think about that, because a lot of people out here are doing whatever they want when they want, knowing they don't do that type of shit because they losing.
No. The problem is the reason why relationships don't work nowadays than it did when our grandparents and shit like that happened, because people start to get selfish, wanted more than what they wanted more than what they. I tell everybody, look yourself in the mirror. Just look yourself in the mirror one time. Do you think that you deserve everything that you get asking for, or are you understanding? Like, be honest with you, nowadays this woman asking more than what the man is asking some ridiculous standard that a man cannot compete to. Like, you shouldn't do that, because be honest with you, can you do it for yourself? If you can do it for yourself, all means do it. Hey, go get you the man that you want. That's for a man, the average man like us. We are average man. Why are you asking the most for my average man that you can't do for yourself? If you can't do it for yourself, why are you asking an average man?
Because they think their looks is enough.
That's bullshit to me.
The
Because be honest
looks,
with
the
you,
sex is enough.
no, because that bullshit to me. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm sorry. I'm saying on this podcast right now because I've been holding this shit in. Oh gosh, you know, I'm be talking to my fiance. Oh, and my fiance be right on with me with this shit, bro. It be average women acting like they 9 and 10s when they 5 and 6s, acting more from what the average man. And you know you average.
I mean, that's what you gotta. Look
No,
at.
no.
Look at what they see every day. Look
Man,
on
bump
Instagram.
social media.
You can't because
No.
that's the number one influence.
But then that's what I'm saying.
So you can't.
Yes, you can.
Because if you don't see what you see, like back in the day when we had no phones, no nothing, what we saw was the baddest. Not knowing like 5 miles down the street there's somebody that's a 10 for real.
We had to worry about the next
But think
next
about this,
county
though.
over.
You see what I'm saying? So right now
No.
you gotta look at social media. The music you hear,
No.
the way the girls moving on Instagram, TikTok, all that. They other females. If she can do that, so can I.
No, see, that's the thing about it.
If I can charge that, I can charge.
If she can do, I can do.
No,
That-
see,
that's what it is.
and that's the wrong thing of thinking. It's more of look at yourself in the goddamn mirror.
Motherfuckers can't look at
No, yes, they can't. They refuse to. No, they refuse to.
So they can't.
They
If you refuse, you
to.
can't. You
No,
cannot stare yourself.
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
understand.
I'ma
This
tell
is
you,
not me.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they refuse to look themselves in the mirror. Because everybody, as a human, you know what's inside of you. You know the truth within inside of you. The fact that means you can't look yourself in the mirror like, damn, can I change? Can I do better? And people having a hard time looking at themselves in the mirror and actually asking them questions about their own selves. And it's a hard time right now because folks seeing other influencing everybody else instead of being real with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and saying, is this for me? Am I this type of person? Bump social media. Let's be good.
That's your influence, bro. Everything right now is copy and paste.
But I'm gonna tell you right, you weak as hell. If social media influence you to anything you want to do, get to stay. Hey, all men and all women, stay the fuck away from that person.
That's what.
Stay the hell away, because if social media influence you to do anything that you know,
If it influences you to work out, then that's terrible.
But once again,
Because you shouldn't have been working out.
social
the
media
whole
is your
time.
influence for whatever this person starts to see or wants. That's what they become. It's copy and paste. If you want to work out, like you want to work out. Most of the time you scroll on Instagram, it's workout.
but
You know
I
what I'm
can't say
saying?
that
Like-
because what happens if he would just want that from himself?
Which is
You
true.
feel me?
But
What-
even
what-
on
what is for
Instagram,
himself?
it still influences him to do more now. Now, if that's what he starts to see more.
Not me, because
that's what
I
he's
am.
gonna
I'm
do.
gonna tell you right now, not me, because me, I'm gonna work out because I just want to work. I just want to be healthy. I just want to be around for my daughter. You
No,
feel
which
me?
is true. It's once again, it's self love. You love yourself enough to change yourself.
I'm just trying to perform with my shirt off. Shit.
You feel me? You feel me? So it's like stuff nowadays is like it kind of pisses me off because it's like why we gotta do
Mind control, bro. If you can't control your mind, you can't control your
and
lost, bro.
and then go back and say it just you weak.
It's that, and I feel like there's a lot of not to like hate on men and shit, but there's a lot of men out here that just be taking these girls and making them feel like they tens and paying for whatever they got, and
That's my
That's
whole
Simps.
thing. And
Oh, no,
There's simps out here.
Look,
that-
hold on.
Look, this
Go
guy,
ahead, Mike.
posted, this
I'm
guy
about
posted
to
on,
take that home.
on
Go ahead,
Instagram.
Mike.
Look,
Go ahead.
I know we talked about social media just recently, but look, I watched IG. It's actually a well-given fact. This is true. If a woman tells you 90 days, all right, cool. That means you'll be on 90 days to yourself, no date. I'm not gonna take you out. I'm not gonna spend no money on you. We're gonna talk and text the whole damn time if you want to play that baby ass shit. And that's the truth. That why would you do that to anybody else and say 90 days just to go out to go eat? I mean, and I pay for everything, literally everything. Women don't pay for everything on the first date, second date, third date, because that's how men are. We grew up like that.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit happened to me one
I
time.
don't
That shit
give
was
a-
fire. She paid
It's
for
the
everything.
truth, though.
But she still was the shit.
But I'm gonna
Nah,
tell you,
there'll be some females
No,
that
but-
there'll be some females that'll rock with you, bro. They'll go half with you.
Hey, that's true, and I love that
there's-
shit.
there's
Hey,
some
we're those
fucking
half
females
females
out
that
there
I'm
know.
gonna say, and I'm gonna say on this podcast is like, folks got to realize something. Like when you said it be dudes that be making females feel like they 9s and 10s. First of all, they making that they dudes that do that. Y'all making it harder for brothers, for single brothers out here in this
But
world.
but you know what's funny though? To be a bug with you, it's not. It actually makes it easier because now you get to pick and choose. You know this bitch ain't shit now.
No, because you know what?
Man, if
I'ma
you
tell you what,
if you gonna
I'ma
rock,
tell you
if
why,
you gonna
Junior.
rock with a nigga for some bread, bro.
No, I'ma tell you
if you gonna
why.
rock with
Wait.
a dude over some money, over actually understanding who another dude is who's better for you, you already knocked yourself off the list. So I don't want you anyway.
See, now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go back.
Being
on
the
that.
butt with you.
I'm being real on this one. These women nowadays, they getting sneaker and motherfucking.
Oh, now females is dudes now.
It's
And-
it's been
females is
flipped.
dudes.
And they make
the roles
it-
that has been flipped.
Do you feel me?
Guys are girls, and okay. Look, let me go ahead and say it like this: a lot of the men are starting to act like females.
Yeah, and
No,
be honest with
honestly.
you, I hate it, Mike, because it's like the only reason why, and this is,
But it's fine.
No, it's not fine because you know what? It make it hard. It make it so hard to allow a man to be a man. It
No,
makes
it's
it
true.
so hard.
No, it's true. But wait. But that's the thing. That was the one biggest thing that we talked about this the last podcast with
Lynn.
Lynn, right? So think about it. That was another thing she said because we can't adapt and communicate in a way that they want to communicate,
But
we have to bring ourselves down.
But
to
why?
that, to that.
Mike, why does it always we have to bring themselves down to a woman? Why can't we just meet in the middle and y'all?
And
have-
that's what we can
you
never.
feel
And
me?
that's what we can as
Why would
human beings.
I feel like
we can't do that.
women will never take accountability, bro.
Oh, that's the
matter what.
no. Yeah, I'm glad you
Not
bring
all,
that up.
not all.
No, I'm gonna say that.
I'm not
no,
very
no,
hard
I'm gonna
for
say that
them to
because you
take
know what? I'm gonna say that.
accountability, bro.
I'm gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say all.
And they ain't gonna apologize.
I ain't gonna say all. I'm gonna say majority.
I'm going-
but I'm not gonna say all.
Okay.
I got females in my family, blood family that they take accountability.
Okay, yeah.
So if me actually seeing it, like I ain't gonna say that. You see what I'm saying? I got females. Look, I fucked up. I did this. Woo, woo. All right, bet. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got others who can't. Because they knew their decisions from the beginning was wrong. They knew their intentions was wrong. So they can't take accountability.
No,
So they rather bury under
But
the
the thing
dirt
about it is,
and keep it pushing.
But the thing with Jerry, it's 50-50 on that. It's 50.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
of
tell you.
course
I'm
it
gonna
is.
tell you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you why. A woman can't take accountability because we have to. We as a man, we do have a part to play in it because we like to tell women what the fuck and what they hear. Instead of telling them the truth, and they go on in life to the next relationship,
No, which is
to the
facts.
next relationship, and think that shit okay, and we didn't do our part. We didn't do nothing to tell that woman the truth. Like, all right, you be tripping. All right, why don't you apologize when you done wrong instead of throwing it back on me? And you know you wrong. And we as men, we don't take a part of a woman taking accountability because I'm starting to learn it by my damn self. When I want my daughter, I be so, spoil my daughter and stuff like that. But I be like, hold on, if I keep doing this, she gonna go in life thinking that a man's supposed to do what I do, and I don't correct her when she wrong, and she gonna go through life thinking that, my daddy never did this. I'm like, that's why I'm taking now the steps. Like, when she wrong, I gotta tell my daughter she's wrong. My fiance wrong, because it starts with us. It really starts with us because we definitely take a part of not taking responsibility and telling women the truth about their own selves. And they go through life thinking that everything is all peachy, and they go to the next relationship thinking it's okay. But
And it's wrong.
And it's wrong. And when the man trying to tell them they wrong, they don't know how to appreciate it. They don't know how to take it because they go through life thinking that everything is okay.
And that's when most men get called feminine.
Yeah.
That's when they get called feminine because you give certain, just like you got your own standards. Just like women have standards. They want a certain guy. They want this guy to look like this. They want him funny. They want him to be this. They want him to be that.
Got no type.
We got standards. We don't want a girl who's out getting. I don't want a girl who wants attention from everybody.
Hell no.
I don't want a club girl.
And Greenfield, it's nothing wrong.
No
and
clubs on the
and Greenfield,
weekends.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's nothing wrong for you for being selfish with what you want in a woman. It's nothing wrong with that because you know what? The women do all the time.
But
They sure do.
With you, though.
I want this type of man. Boing.
It's nothing wrong with that.
Being selfish though is how you get what you really want though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know they say love finds you, you don't find love. You see what I'm saying? So it's a patient game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong going outside communicating. Ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, going on dates. That's what dating is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel where Michael's at, where like the whole man, a lot of men are becoming female, but I feel like every everybody got their feminine energy and their male energy,
honest
you
with
know,
you.
and that goes for men and women.
Yeah, it's supposed to be balanced. No matter
Yeah.
man
The
or
yin and
female, it's
yang.
supposed to be balanced. It's not supposed to be as a man. I'm not supposed to be too masculine to my woman. I'm supposed to have a soft side for my
Yep.
woman. And as a woman, now look here. I'm gonna be real with you. Nowadays, a lot of women is being too much of aggressiveness and not showing too much compassionate to their man, and they wondering why their man is too damn aggressive because you showing that to him. Because man is every man is visionary. You show me something, I'm gonna treat you the same way. So if you show the soft side, I ain't gonna say oh man because there's a lot of men out there that be having the woman that every man that want to be with soft and stuff like that, and they treat him like shit. And they make it hard for the next man. And we gotta break down barriers that we didn't hurt and we didn't do, and they make it hard. And that's why men don't want to deal with that shit. Because I'm like, bro, I didn't hurt you. So why I gotta deal with the stuff of the next man? But it's like everybody gotta take accountability for their actions and what they want in a relationship. Make it be known. If you just want to have sex, let's make it be known. If you're in a relationship, let it be known. If I want to get married and have babies, let it be known. Stop having secret things in your agenda, and then you turn around and y'all break up, and you make it harder for the next partner to actually want to love, and you make it hard. And folks don't understand. Like, stop making it hard for the next person. Just let it be. Let it be done. Let it be. Just let it go, because you make it hard, and that's why you get generational curses. You get from the mama, the daughter, the grandma, and you make it hard for every single man to love you because y'all went through something and you didn't let it be known. This is what I want. And you play games, man and woman. Man and woman play games, so it's like
Everybody play games.
you feel me. So it's like
Everybody play games. Everybody treating life like it's a game right now.
Facts.
Nobody's taking it serious until something traumatic really happens to it. It's like an opener in a sense. But I mean, life is nothing but lessons. That's what it's supposed to be. You know? You got to be happy for what you got. But when you got influences that can take over your thoughts, you lose yourself. Period. Even in high school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be the jock. No matter how you look at it. Everybody wanted to be that number 1, number 2, number 3 cheerleader. No matter what. Everybody had their influences. And now it's worse with social media. I'm sorry. It's worse.
It is.
It's worse. You got good people who go through something traumatic. They start seeing certain shit. They become that. Copy and paste. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Sad. It's sad.
It's sad. It
But-
gets to the point where you just
You got to wake up one day.
Yeah.
You know? And some people take 10 years like we spoke about before. You know, when it comes to certain people, they have their own time. Some people it takes 3 years. Some people it takes 6 months. It's a person itself. Sometimes you got to continue to go through the same thing until you finally wake up. You know, it's life, man. You got to appreciate it, though. You got to love it. You can't let it turn you negative and evil and lose yourself about the situations. People don't love themselves like they used to, like you said, back in the 80s. And nobody don't love themselves like that no more. There's no real love. It's hatred. It's, oh, I went through this with him, so it's like, now you going to pay for it. Like you said, I mean, it's dudes do the same thing. Yep. Oh, she broke my heart. So, you know, it's F females. I ain't nah. Like,
Straight dogging her out.
You know
every
what I'm
time,
saying?
Every
And-
female.
and you make it hard for the next dude. You feel me?
sometimes it's just, you know, it's, in a sense, hopefully it's not regret for certain people that they know what they did is wrong. But, you know, we all receive our karma for what we do. So it's just how you look at life. As you get older, are you going to wake up, pay attention, or are you going to stay in the same spot? You know what I'm saying? If you know these people hang around ain't shit, are you going to continue to stay there, or are you going to move forward? It's elevation. You got to wake up if you really want something to work out. You know what I mean? A lot of people are stagnant. They stuck. It's hard to wake up.
That's right.
It's hard to wake up. Some people, it's hard. Right now, you know, even with drugs, people on pills, doing this, even with weed. I got people I know that smoke crazy weed, and every day they stuck. They think weed's not affecting them, but you don't see it because you can't look in the mirror.
Not getting up, going to work, not getting up to
You know
take
what
the
I'm
kids
saying?
to the school, not
It's-
getting up to do this, not getting up to do that because you just want to sit there and smoke weed.
people lazy as fuck these days too.
Yeah.
Boy, have mercy. Look, are you going to say something crazy though? So for the first time in my life, I have never seen someone come up to a job site where I'm at and ask, hey, yo, do you know if they're hiring right now? I have never seen that in a long time. It felt unnatural for someone saying I need a job because everyone does not want to work at so whatever right now. Nobody. I can literally say, I can call it somebody, yo, what you doing right now? Shoot, I'm off, bro. I mean, I went, actually, matter of fact, I'm just chilling right now, smoking weed. That's it. I mean, you're just not going to do anything else. You working? Nah, I just quit my job. Why? Oh, they wasn't doing this right. So you quit your job and I have a backup plan.
Right. Like even because of Tyrone, like he got me going back to school.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And he's about to go back to school. Like,
No, I'll be honest with you. In this environment, I recommend everybody because inflation and stuff like that. I would recommend everybody go to just go get your education. And I'm speaking out on this podcast. Go get your education because these jobs nowadays is not paying what they used to pay, and they trying to make you like a slave, like they need you, but actually they really need you. So I'm telling everybody's podcast, go back to school, find a trade that you love, find something that you love that can generate something for you. And do something with yourself. Be honest with you. I'm telling you right now, do something with yourself because these jobs nowadays is not paying what your value is. And everybody value is more than that damn job. Because to be honest with you, I know employees nowadays, jobs ain't running shit. They ain't doing shit without an employee. So I would recommend everybody go back to school, find something that they love, a trade. Not even school, just a trade. Even I'm talking about, like we said, we getting back into black, tech and stuff like that. Tech is a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of money in that.
oh word,
There's
definitely
a lot of money
Technology.
in that. You feel me? So go do that and do something with yourself. But provide for your family. Do something with yourself, and man, stop working for folks that don't value you like you value yourself.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you get fired today, somebody's hired 10 minutes later.
Yep.
Whole new your spot gone. Yeah, definitely open up your own business,
Shit,
man. Do your own thing.
Yeah, you could die.
That too.
You could die and tomorrow they'll have you replaced.
Not even that night. For real.
And look on Indeed. Look, everybody can check Indeed right now. I guarantee you right now their position is open right now.
Oh, it's mad job. Yo, I seen a sign the other day on McDonald's. They were talking about $18 or $20 an hour for a manager position at McDonald's. But people's like, I wouldn't look at it.
Shoot, I was passing through Kentucky. It said GameStop warehouse. They were hiring for $24 an hour. It says we're hiring for $24 an hour.
Yeah, it's
They're
crazy.
begging people.
It might sound good though, but the way rent and all that's moving is still
Exactly.
crazy.
Ain't
It's
that-
crazy.
ain't
You know what I'm
that
saying? So
expensive.
it's still like
You're still struggling.
it's still struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They make it on paper it look like you making good money.
Yeah.
But you really not.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just more of, everybody just find something what you love, find a trade.
Yep.
I would tell you, find a trade.
Definitely, whatever.
Find a trade that makes most sense. Find a trade that makes money. Go do something with yourself and
You'll never be out of job if you could work.
yeah,
with
what
your
I'm
hands.
saying, I don't care is electrician, a CDL, find something. Cause be honest with you, them jobs ain't going away. Cause them jobs
Always
ain't
building, always need
Feel me?
something. Always. No, that's definitely.
So, we're gonna take a little break right now. We're gonna come back to it. This King Circle podcast. We got Black Tie.
Big Mike right here.
Got Junior.
We got
Greenfield.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come right back right quick. Welcome back to King Circle Podcast. We back in the building. I had to take a little break right quick. So we're getting back into it. We had a good discussion about everything, the next discussion, so there's all four men in here, just speaking on the things that we go through, what can we do? I ain't gonna say what can we do. How do us as men, how do we personally feel as a man? How do we personally feel? Like, it don't take nobody to understand anything. How do we personally feel on the things that we go through? How do we personally feel?
Personally, I feel fine. I feel like what I went through is what I'm supposed to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, life is a lesson. So like, we gotta take those punches. Nothing's literally like he said earlier. It's a waterfall. You're a hot air balloon. You're just flying, and it's easy. You're supposed to go through hard things. So to me, I appreciate it. Appreciate every problem, every negative thing that I went through helps me to understand everything. Better look at it and take the positive side from it versus everything so negative. So once you put your mind in that state of mind to where it's negative, oh, this happened, this, and you just stay in that mindset, there's no change, there's no growth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I learned from everything. Things I've done, the things that people done to me, all types of situations, job situations, everything. And just try to find the most positive thing, like maybe it wasn't for me, and just look at it like that. And then I move forward. Just move forward. To keep myself away from anything negative, keep myself busy. You know what I mean? Keep myself busy. Find a new hobby, get into things, back into school, stuff like that. Like keep myself busy, keep myself focused on my goals. And honestly, I'm good. Take care of my son, play with my son, just stay happy. Got to. It's your life, it's your thoughts. It's your controlment. You control yourself. So what you do with yourself, your time, with your brain, is going to make all the difference.
Facts.
People can only help you so much. You have to want it for yourself. So, that's what it is with me. I don't know about Michael, what he got for himself.
Well, let's see. Honestly, how I feel about everything right now, just personally, just more so is just prepping. That's all I've been worried about. More about myself is trying to worry about prepping a little bit more things about myself, how to take on the next step, the next goal, the next way to take on to this LLC, the next way I want to do everything in my life. That's how I'm kind of moving now. Is making sure I'm ready to do the next thing, take the next step, not take the risk to making myself from the risk meaning like 75 to 50 to 25. I'll take those risks, but nothing that I can't take. Like I can't take nothing that's going to take like 0 to none. I can't do that. So I always try to figure out a way to make sure I can do it and make myself do it and get everything done. That's all I've been doing. Mentally for myself is more so I'm a different breed. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a different breed.
Snowboarding. That's what it's been. It's been snowboarding. This guy's FaceTiming me. He's on the mountain. Snowboarding.
I'm on a different wavelength now. It's like how I treat things nature wise, how I treat people now. I don't really try to be like straight disrespectful no more. I don't be like come off you. I just come off nicer now. See where your head's at. If I don't like where your head's at, I'm just gonna say, yo, thank you for the conversation, but I gotta be on with my way type stuff now. I'm just kind of just don't want to hear shit. Cause when actually being honest with you, working with Green kind of helped me with that, be honest with you, a lot. Because we'll deal with people and they say one thing and they'll be left to another. And if you just get tired of a renege. That's all it is. So you just kind of built up a lot more of a wall, but not a wall, more so of the way to trying to talk to people, the way you want to move, how you want to move. You say like you said, Junior, like social media does influence you. It does influence a lot of people, as bad as it sounds. It can be in a good way, in a bad way, however. But like even video games too, that's a big influence on a lot of people.
Grand Theft Auto, oh my God.
Call of Duty too. You can't even say anything about that. People take that as
Call of Duty is never mind.
So again, I just take more accountability of everything I do now. Try to make sure I say, like I said, apologies to people that I should apologize for, saying, yo, I totally told you this is wrong, my bad, my fault. Like really telling people I'm sincere about what I do, how I do things. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm mentally at now. Anything that's like nothing's gonna affect me no more. Life and death is there. Death comes. Is there. It's gonna happen regardless. Dreams break due to certain injuries, certain things, certain whatever. It happens. But you gotta figure out how you're gonna get back up and keep on moving. That's how I think. And if I can't think like that every day, honestly, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. That's my mental gain about life and my personality, how I feel progressed in this, 30 years? So Let's go ahead and pass this on to Tyrone. Though he's the one who asking us this little difficult question.
I think that was the question you said. How is it? How hard is it from like being a man? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess not on a personal level. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
talking more like as a man. I feel like as men, we have to, like he said, kind of like what Junior said. We do have to go through a lot of hardships right now, you know. And I feel like we build ourselves as a man, and you build your worth, right? Like who you are as a man, what your values are, like your money, your status. Because at the end of the day, that does matter. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it is hard right now. You know, it is because social media, so many things that people visualize, and they're like, oh, this is what makes me high value, or this is what makes me a real man, or this is what that. When clearly, I feel like as long as you're with God and you know where your path is, you know who you are as a person, you know you just trying to do good, do right in life, and do right by people. I feel like that's what makes you a man, more spiritually than
Facts.
like I think everybody needs money. Don't get me wrong. We all
Right.
fucking need money. We need to pay bills. That's the life we live in. But I don't think having all because you got money don't make you a fucking man. Cause I know motherfuckers that got money that's fucking childs. They're children.
Right.
Dead ass.
They'll get a speeding ticket out of nowhere and just say, "Hey, I got $1,000 ticket. Whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna keep on doing what I do."
I got friends that their parents got money. They've been had money for years.
They don't do nothing.
And they don't do nothing. They ain't gotta be worried, and that doesn't make you a high value man. I feel like what you give back into society, how many people can you inspire? That's what makes you high value. Fuck all the money. Fuck all the status at one point. Because at the end of the day, social media is fake, bro. That shit is fake. Nobody's happy all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on social media only shows the happy part. So, or everybody's only happy all the time.
Right.
And that's not true. So, yeah, build your worth, make your money, you know, live life,
Clear your
travel.
thoughts, do what you need
Don't
to
worry
do.
so much about the fucking future, because at some point, bro, tomorrow you could be gone.
Think about what's today.
Yep.
Think about what's today. And because there was a movie I watched and about on a guy. He's a mountaineer. He's a mountaineer. He literally just goes on a mountain. He did 13 peaks of what's it called? Forgot the mountain. It's the biggest mountain, but Mount Everest. He actually did it. He did 13 peaks. He said, "I'm not worried about the next day as long as I'm waking up right now. That's all that matters."
Facts.
Think about it. That man you can live today, but not wake up tomorrow. Today is done.
Yeah.
Yep.
What all you did, what you did, whatever how old you were, what you just did is over. If you don't wake up.
At the end of the day, we were born to survive. That's what we was born to do, survive. All extra shit was just born through whatever, whoever it may be, fucking technology and shit like that, businesses, freaking Coca-Cola and all this shit, you know what I mean? But we were meant to survive. Like, we're, as human beings, that's how I feel. You know, and we've gotten smarter, we've gotten more creative, we've built buildings, you know, and I feel like that's where you find the geniuses. That's when you find the people that are like, damn, people who change history. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like makes it hard for men, bro. Like, we have a lot to work, a lot of work to truly show
The icon status.
the value who we are in a person. Because for me, the hardest thing to do is to grow spiritually. If you ain't fucking really finding your inner self, you ain't going. All the money you can make, you still by the time you have all the money in the world, you still won't be happy with yourself because you don't love yourself.
Right.
Inside.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that, because I can definitely agree with you on that, Greenfield. I can definitely agree with you on that when I can say that, you know, as a man, you know, the one things I grown, and I can definitely say I've grown spiritually, mentally, physically, you know. Especially with me, yeah, I definitely went through a lot of hardships in my life, and the one thing I been so hard on, I always had a hard time expressing myself, no matter who it was. Like, no matter who it was. But now it's like I can express myself. You know, I think as men we have a hard time expressing ourselves because we don't know who to trust, and you know we do trust that person. Somebody always finds some type of way to throw something back at you when you're trying to be vulnerable. And I think as men, that's our downfall.
As people also can't take in compliments either.
You
That's
feel?
that's the thing people actually can't
Yeah, that
Like
too. It don't
rap.
matter if it's bad. It could be good. Somebody says like a woman could say, "You look handsome today." Like, what the fuck you talking about?
I look like a bum. I'm over here
You feel
walking
me?
around in basketball shorts. And
You feel me?
Throws off your whole mellow.
That's a real bitch right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's what
feel
I'm
me?
saying. Yeah, that's it, right?
It's like
But it get like that.
it get like it really do get like that because it's like we don't know who really for us and who is not for us. You feel me? So it's like it'd be a hard time to be like pick and choose. And I think that, one thing I learned in therapy is that, men, the most killer for us out of anything is suicide. And when I learned that fact, it's like suicide is like for all men, no matter what race you is, white, black, Hispanic, it don't matter what you are. Our downfall is suicide. And I wonder why it is because you know why? Because nobody ever checks on us.
The back is heavy.
You feel me?
The back is
Nobody ever checks on us because we got to hold so much in.
Facts.
Then in the middle of the night, be goddamn crying and don't nobody understand what we going through. And people be trying to understand, oh, you got, no, it's not easy. Especially when you trying to grow as a man and like, I don't think people really understand. When you trying to grow as a man, it's hardship that you gotta go through.
Facts.
Like you gotta go through it because if you don't, you're gonna be some little wimp out here.
And you know what's crazy? That's why I hate that saying. You'll be alright. You're a man.
I hate that saying. I do too because I be like, bro, it ain't easy, especially when you're trying to grow as an individual. Not even say. When it comes to being a man, it's so much steps that you have to go through. You got to go through being a little boy, being a teenager, being a young man. Then you got to be a grown man, and then you got to be a man. Especially that man part is like that man is like when you have your kid, when you build a family, and anything that happens falls on you.
No matter what.
No matter what. No matter what, if your family up, it's because of you. Your family down, it's because of you. Can't nobody change that. Like a woman cannot. Like a woman is supposed to. I tell anybody this. A woman is only supposed to make you stronger, not make you weaker. Like if you got a good woman on your side, she gonna make you a boy to a man this quick.
Yeah.
If you got the right woman, the wrong woman can make you feel like a man, then sooner or later bring you down to a little boy again. And that's the downfall. And I said, women can be our blessing and also can be our downfall. Because I seen plenty of men that be up here. They give the wrong woman, lose everything. So it's like Minister, I understand what Minister Farrakhan said. Minister Farrakhan said, a man is not a man without a woman. And that's real. A straight man is not a man without a woman.
The right woman.
You feel me? So it's
Right.
like, I appreciate it because like I said, we're not going to be men until we find the right woman to get men are already focused. We already know what we want. We want the money. We want to live good. But a woman can turn that vision, that dream into reality. And I think that nowadays as men, we can't find that woman because
Or what we see.
what we see, you feel me, Dream? What we see.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like,
The big old SM.
you
Social
feel me?
Media.
You feel me? It's like women want men to have it already. And it's like, do you have it already?
Or
It's
even
like-
like close. Or
Do you
even
feel me?
working on it.
You feel me?
Feel me?
And it make it so much pressure on us to get, make it so much pressure when men, I can speak for all men. Men are visionaries. We see things, but also we're going to take our time to get there. So if you get the wrong woman, speed that process and make you lose everything.
Quicker than you had it.
You feel me?
Got it.
It make you lose it. And I'll be
Fact.
like, if you got the right woman right by your side, she gonna be with you when you broke, when you little bit got some money, when you stable, and when you got it, she gonna be there. And I think that as men, we just want not just women, just people that be with us through every phase.
We just want something real.
You feel me?
Honestly.
You feel me? Just something real. Just
Honestly.
like it don't matter if we down bad or we good. Just be there and be real. Like, just be real. That's it. Just be honest and be real. And I think men rather play the, oh, I'm just gonna play this girl. She ain't about, And can you blame us? Can you blame a man of not realizing that, a lot, not gonna say a lot, but some of y'all females want something that y'all can't give yourselves, and y'all putting all the pressure on us to make your lifestyle happy, but we lose ourselves in the process. And
It's the point of living with
If you-
godly people and demons. And,
Yeah.
evil people. We live with the bad.
I feel
Nothing's just good. You
a
feel
lot
me?
of them think that they
So,
can find it too.
That's what it is. You got people who know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
You got narcissists, all that. You got people who know what they're doing. If you don't know yourself, you'll never know. Men don't care. I just got like 30 grand. She want 10. All right, bet. I'm about to smash. All right, bet. Pff, keep moving.
yep.
At the end of the day, to a lot of boys that are men, it's the satisfaction. Oh, I hit that. She got 200K Instagram. Woo woo. I hit that. You know what I'm saying? They feel happy. They feel accomplished. Girls is the same way. Oh, he got money. He bought me this. Woo woo. I gave him some. So what? But look what I got. Put too much value on top of money over your own life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the problem is.
Facts.
Money really ain't shit.
I'm
You're supposed to be the same person with it or without it. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I tell
it
everybody
is.
like this. Be honest with you, I'd rather be broke and happy than have
And be
all
rich
them-
and miserable.
And yeah, for
Nah,
real,
fact.
I'd really be broke and happy because
That's
it's
a
like,
fact.
bro, because it's like it's so much.
You be beating yourself up.
Yeah.
Every day. A lot of people who are rich end up overdosing and shit like that because they beating themselves up. They sitting there literally beating themselves up every day. I'm not happy. I'm not this. I'm overdosing. Or just start doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm happy I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I'm actually happy that I had to grind and get up off my ass and do
I
shit.
appreciate it better.
To be a bug with you. Because I could never kill myself.
Yeah.
I just straight up, I don't care how hard life get.
Couldn't do it.
Could never do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could never do that. I don't care what it is. To me, I didn't hit the ground about 4 times already. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still here. Back up on my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, I could never stop. Tell the truth today, tomorrow gets easy. You lie today, tomorrow gets harder.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is how I live. Ain't nothing to hide no more. What am I gotta hide for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love myself. I do anything for myself. I put the energy I put out, is the energy I get back. And that's just how I move. That's it. That's it. I'll be damned if I get influenced by Instagram and these females out here, all that. Hell no. Niggas done had tens. Niggas done did all that. We been outside multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck for that. It's definitely hard to be a man, but I like it. Cause
Most definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a challenge for life. Like, how can you not like it? You know what I'm saying? That you going through the hard stuff is what makes you a man. I'm sorry. I like it.
Yeah.
How else am I gonna be a man?
Good point.
You did this for me. 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 How am I gonna be a man? Oh no, I got that on my own. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did this. That makes you a man. You feel me?
Yeah.
I be bummy as fuck. Y'all know me. I be wearing Crocs every day. I don't care. I still go back me a 10. It's who I am as a person. I'm real with myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Nah, I'm sorry. I like being a man. I love it. Yeah, it's hard. It's supposed to be hard.
Of course.
I'm not 40. I'm not 50. I just turned 30. You see what I'm saying? Niggas, if I was to die today, I can honestly be like, I lived a good life.
Yep.
I'm not dying with no regrets. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, upset. No, I did a lot of shit in my, not even say full 30. You know what I'm saying? I can say 15 years, from 15 to 30. In them 15 years, I did a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta look at life. Like, there's things that's people that's 40 that never did things I did. Bought their own first $40,000 car. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. like had their own crib.
For real,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Like the good times, summer times,
You feel
2016
me?
time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Like
feel me? Yep.
there's things that I've actually done that I've seen people with money can't do that I do.
No. That's what I
And
need.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just me being who I am as a person. That's why I said I love it. If I was to die tomorrow, I'd be happy. I'd be happy.
No, for real. I
You know
ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying?
lie to you 'cause
Would
I know too.
I
I'd
still
the
be
same way
upset
too.
because it's like an early death, but that comes to a lot.
Yeah.
I comes to a lot. I did a lot.
though.
And I always move with great intentions and good. You know what I'm saying? I don't never intentionally do somebody wrong. But you fuck with me. That's what that's what it comes to. But I even as a man learned to control that as well. You know? Try to stop getting to get back. You know what I'm saying? More like, you know what? All right.
Bump that.
Yeah,
I'm 30 years
you know
old.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get my motherfucking
But-
back. I'm sorry.
But nah, like on some
Sorry.
real, to be a buck with you, like that came with patience though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just more like karma's real. A lot of people talk it. A lot of people say they believe it. No, karma's real. Karma is your energy. What you put out is what you get. If you think negative, just think about it. Just try it one day. Just be negative all day. Like no positive thought. I guarantee you have a shitty ass day. The more positive you think, the better your day goes. Some bullshit can happen. You're like, oh fuck, tire pop, some shit. You driving down the street, your tire pop, but you having a good
You
ass
expect
day.
too much for your day.
You see what I'm saying?
You expect way too much.
And then, boom. Oh well, you call a tow truck. Your music's still playing. You still in that good energy. You still in that good spirit. For every negative thought I think 3 positive thoughts.
Oh yeah, because it's like
And but that came with patience. That's the same thing when it comes to with my give back. I don't need that no more.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Like you definitely like that right there is like that right there is definitely correct. Instead of thinking so much to negative, think about the positive things. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because like sometimes things can be happening. You think negative and how you want to get your revenge and how you want to feel. I just feel like sometimes. I be saying the same thing too. It's like, man, I want my get back because
It's that pride. It's
no, I'm gonna tell you, it's not too much pride. It's more of I'm not gonna allow anybody
to disrespect me.
play with me,
Yeah.
anything like that. It ain't so much a pride because sometimes I seen pride. Pride can make you do things that you want to do.
No, you're supposed to
You
fuck
feel
up.
me?
No,
You
that's a
feel me?
fact.
It make you do things that you make you think negative and make you want to do things that you shouldn't be doing. You should, but for me, it's like I'm gonna get my get back because you're not gonna play with me. And I say that because
Don't play with me.
you feel
Play
me?
with your bitch.
You feel me? So it's like I don't allow people play with me. I don't allow.
Nah,
people,
but it's like you fool me one time, shame on you. You see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, like you might not even get your second chance to where it's back on me this time.
No, I'm gonna say.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say everybody got a chance.
Everybody
The thing-
got a chance.
Everybody got a chance, but it's like
That's what I'm saying. Your first chance, shame on you.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
because I can't say shame on you because your first chance you might get blindsided by somebody that you might not know
Nah,
who it's
first
coming
one,
from.
shame on me. Second one, shame on you. The other one is just really that you should never came back. I should never.
You feel me?
That's how it really goes.
But I understand that, but it's like I can't blame me for the first time because I might not see it coming.
That-
Nah,
That's why I-
you can blame yourself from the first time. It's just like with a job.
I might not see
You
it
can
coming.
think about it like this too. It's like, dang, I thought this whole time when I shouldn't told him what to do specifically, that couldn't have been that perfect thing.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
that perfect statement for it. Shame on me for not explaining to you.
You right, you
perfectly right.
You right.
Shame on you because I explained it to you, and the fact that you still did it wrong. That's shame on you. Again, I should never trust you the third time. That's how it really goes.
Yeah, you right on that, Mike. You definitely right. Yeah, you definitely right. Because I can definitely, yeah, you definitely right. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, you definitely right on that. You definitely right. Definitely right on that.
Nah, fuck that. You fuck up first time. That was on you. Fuck that. Nope. I ain't going for it.
You feel
Nah,
me?
but it's a fact. You're right though. But we tend to overlook when red flags happen. It happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you notice it, but you don't see it as a real red flag. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those quick ones, like whoa, versus you actually like, nah, that's something I should speak on. But it happens.
Let shit slide.
We always let shit slide. That's the good in people. That's the good in you.
But that's being human. That's the being.
Also, not everybody's human. Some people don't. There's people out there, and I know people. They don't care. The smallest thing they notice, they speak on. Nah, fuck that.
Yep.
Nah,
That's true.
you know.
Man, I'm sorry. I gotta go back to Pimp C. Pimp C said never let a whole ass nigga ride.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Nah, that's right.
I'm going back to Pimp C. Never let a whole ass nigga ride. No, never. Don't let them ride because you know what? If you let them ride the first time, the second time they're gonna come get you even back better. Just way worse than you ever expected.
Yeah, but you know it's crazy. Like when I stopped doing shit like that, when niggas like really on some funny shit, and I really just like chilled. I've seen karma takes care of it.
Yeah, you right on that.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's like it's a better feeling versus knowing I went to go get my get back. It's a better feeling. Cause now I'm thinking about my get back. That's coming back to me.
You right on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Every
right.
action don't need a reaction.
Yeah, you right on
And
that.
that came with patience and time and fucking being a grown man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, sometimes you gotta bite your lip.
It be hard.
And no,
It
but
be hard.
to be a buck with you-
Motherfucker, because I'd be like,
Some of the, you know, like a lot of the wisest men in the world, like the more you could bite your lip and bite your tongue, the more of a man you become.
yeah, and
And it's facts because,
Mhm.
you know, of course you got your limits, but your limits also have a reaction too. So it's like, I tend to think about more important shit than at the moment what's going on. Because a lot of niggas tend to hit that switch. That's why niggas die so much. People dying so much because they tend to hit that switch versus like, nah, like, you know what? I'm going to walk away. It's hard for a lot of niggas to walk away nowadays, especially with the way social media is, people recording.
Yep.
You ain't gonna walk away from the situation. You gonna either sit there, fight this nigga, shoot that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that could be your test to where you live to see tomorrow.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? You just gotta pay attention.
Yep.
You just gotta pay attention, man. You want to be a strong man, like you gonna get tested on that.
Yep.
You want a real wife, you gonna get tested on that.
That's true.
Random females gonna be trying to holler at you, or just you gonna be like, what the fuck is like? What you think, what you believe, it comes true.
Yep. So
That's it.
So we're gonna go to the next subject. So we're gonna brighten up just a little bit. Just brighten up just a little bit. You feel me? How y'all feel about Rihanna? Because everybody been talking about Rihanna Super Bowl. How
I like-
she did.
Yo,
Hey,
congratulations.
So
Hey, I
let's
like
talk
it.
about, you
Congratulations.
feel me? Because
I like
you know, I want to give,
I lost some bets, but it's all good. But hey, I did enjoy the halftime show with Rihanna because let's be honest with us,
a beast.
with ourselves. It's been a minute that we heard some real quality music.
She's a beast.
She is awesome. She's a great performer. Even though she was pregnant. Okay, let's be honest. She was pregnant.
Still smashed though.
Still,
She didn't do backflips and shit. Like, come
but she
on.
did great. She did great. All those people that was hating on it, saying, "Oh, we expected more." Yo, like
Yeah, I
she did her
mean, she did her
thing,
thing, bro.
for carrying a second person. Let's be real. Like she did her thing. The
Congratulations
outfit,
to
yo,
them too, by the way.
definitely the outfit was fire. I love the all red fit. Like that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
She,
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Now I'm gonna speak to this. Everybody.
Oh, you hated it, didn't you?
No. First of all, I'm a Rihanna fan.
Okay.
Y'all gonna quit talking about Rihanna. Like, I tell everybody like this.
Big old forehead.
Hey,
Hey, shut up.
hey,
Don't do
hey, don't do her like
Don't
that.
do that, bro.
Don't do her like that. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Really?
Yo, look, I'm gonna tell you ASAP.
If y'all,
Like, ASAP, what you mean?
it's like I tell anybody like this because everybody was talking junk. Oh, she ain't. I'm like, first of all, look at this camera. Some of y'all can't hum, skip, or dance worth a motherfucker. Ain't got the
Or
nerve.
walking heels.
For real.
Son, the heels.
Ain't got the nerve to talk about Rihanna. Can't skip, can't hum, can't do nothing. But got the nerve. You know how hard it is for a pregnant woman to do all that stuff she did?
And like, well, she was over 100 feet in the air on top of that.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Man.
And I don't.
Rihanna killed that shit.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah, y'all don't quit trying to compare Beyonce and Rihanna because Beyonce is a
They ain't their own league. period.
it's a
They
different
completely
old league
separate, bro.
because Beyonce is probably the greatest live performer that you can like. She up there with Michael Jackson.
No,
I
that's
can
a
give
fact.
that. I can get it.
That's the fact. She's definitely a
Rihanna,
performer.
and I'm telling you this from a person with music background, Rihanna is not the greatest live performance. She's not. But when it comes to studio performance, yes, I give her top.
She can make an album.
You feel me? Studio performance. Is she in the
Definitely
studio
make an
making albums? Hell yeah, I'll put her over Beyonce
Any day.
any day.
Forget the Beehive.
You feel me? Any day. But when it comes to live performance, I'm putting Beyonce over Rihanna any day. But studio performance, I'm giving it to Rihanna.
Yeah, I need her to hurry up and make some new music too.
Know what I'm saying? I need that because
I'm going to her concert when that shit come.
I already been to
I'm
one
in
already.
that
Boy.
I'm
Boy.
outie. I ain't
You feel
going to
me?
Beyonce. I ain't doing that, but I'm going to Rihanna.
You feel me?
Fact.
So
Yeah.
also going back, to everything that's going on in the world and stuff like that. We gotta go back to what happened to the last episode we was talking about Tom Brady. Now I improved my point, what I said, and I knew I was right. That man regrets playing football for this year.
I'm happy he played.
Man,
Look, man, because at the end of the day, motherfucking day, man, look, he had to play one more game of his last thing. He only knew the pigskin. He only knew the 110 yards. Like, think about it. He only knew football, the physical sport. That's all he knew. I don't get what anyone says about it. Like, I respect the man for even wanting to come out of another year because how old he is. You know how it is.
That's like
The body's
that's like
taking-
the same thing with Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan came back. Okay, yeah, he came back at 40. What? He came back at 40, right? Am I wrong? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
again,
came back like 3 times.
3 times. But let the man come back. He loved the sport for a little bit, or he could have been down on money. But again, I'm sure it wasn't down on money. But again, it's let the man play what he wants to play.
He gonna,
and
he gonna do some work, though.
I don't
but
care.
But when I told you last episode,
He could.
is doing
He
what
could've-
you
he could-
is doing what you love, risking everything that you really love,
Why? Because he lost his family and shit.
bro. I'm trying to tell you,
He lives next door.
No, Michael. I ain't seen a lot of great men lose their family and go downhill. So was it worth playing football for 1 year, losing everything?
I don't know. He got a nice little contract still,
I mean,
too. With
Man,
At the end of the
money
day-
no money, no
But,
end,
okay,
bro.
but
At the end of the day,
but he's not
we don't-
going downhill. That's what I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna say that. It's more or less we don't know that relationship between them
Yeah.
two. So maybe it was worth it for him.
Because we don't know. Because apparently, I mean,
I said that before too. On the last
Man,
he,
I'ma
he
tell you-
probably want to eat cheeseburgers.
Man,
now. He's
be honest
probably
with you,
tired of
but
eating
think about it,
smoothies.
I say it like this.
Yeah.
I say it like this because I see, like in my family, I seen a lot of great men think of themselves and lose their whole family, and now they a bum on the street. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
I feel
seen a
it.
lot of great men choose themselves, and instead of choosing their family, where they could have had stability.
different strokes for different folks.
I can't say that, man, because
I mean, at the end of the day, it
can't
is.
say that. I can't say that because I can't say
It's
because.
the decision that individual person made that made the end result for their future.
But
So
the thing about it is it worth losing?
that's a question for each individual.
Yeah.
All right, so it's like this then. Okay, we'll say this. We'll say LeBron next year. He has a fluke of a year, 15-point average season.
LeBron gonna stay.
And he's only waiting for his son. Y'all gonna give him heat for it or what?
No. Because you know why? Because you know why?
Wait.
I'm gonna say this though. With LeBron, I personally, I choose Jordan and Kobe over LeBron any day, but I choose LeBron in this aspect. I look at LeBron not just a player. I kind of really admire him, just how he run things on the court, off the court.
All right, but are you gonna give him heat? If the
You're gonna give him heat though.
That's
That's what I'm
what?
saying.
About what?
You're gonna give him heat
About what?
about
he- let's say if
playing
he-
longer than he should expect. Because he's only playing. He's only playing for his son to get into the league, which is fine.
I'm gonna
But
give heat.
what if he go ahead and pull a 15-point season? Are you gonna give this man heat just like Brady did? Giving Brittany heat?
fuck the 15-point. What if he just decided to retire and wait for Bronny to come in and then
Then he comes
like,
back in. What if he
Are
does
you
that?
gonna
Because
do
you
the
know
same
why?
thing?
Because you know what? Because you know why? It goes back to what I said. Tom Brady was thinking of himself. LeBron is not thinking about himself. He thinking about his son.
But how do we know LeBron? I mean, Brady was.
What if he's not really? What if you think he's really okay? I get it. But
You feel me?
wait. But what if he's really just thinking about? Well, I just want to be the first person in history to do this.
Oh, that's selfishness.
Okay, then. So
That's
there's the
selfishness.
point.
That's
But-
But it's not going to tell that to the media.
But we can't say that.
I can look at that. Let's see. I can look
So
at.
that's being selfish. So
But
that's the
we
same
don't
thing being
know.
Tom Brady
At
saying
the
that's
end of
being
the
selfish
day-
for playing for one more year.
We don't know his relationship with his wife and his kids.
That's true.
So at the end of the day, who's to say that that wasn't more of a toxic thing for him with his wife? So in a sense, it might look like he's selfish, but it might not be. He might be saving himself.
But the thing.
So
Yeah,
we
you
don't
right on
know.
that. You
But
right
we
on that.
don't know.
But no. But I'm gonna say this though, and that's just what, as men, we got to realize too. And it ain't always about us and what we want to. It's really not. It's not always about us. Sometimes we gotta play everything how it is, and be sometimes, like I said, as men, no matter if you're white, black, nothing, no matter racist. The problem we have sometimes too, we think about ourselves more than we think about our goddamn family, and people be wondering why. Oh, men ain't doing this because we be choosing what we like, bro.
Can't say that for everybody, but
No,
we do it.
I gotta say that.
we do
I-
do it.
I-
No, it's
I
a
had
fact.
to say it.
It's a fact.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, Tom Brady was selfish, bro.
I don't know. I'm gonna put 50-50
No,
on my
no,
vote.
no. I
because,
had to
like I
say
said, you don't know. You got
It
men who
ain't about.
because
what I
how you
don't-
know that shit wasn't toxic?
bro?
So he could have been putting himself in a situation of staying with
No, I'm gonna
it.
tell you when it don't matter if it's toxic, bro. If you didn't want to be with life, it didn't take football to leave, bro. Leave, leave, leave. Like we can be like I said, we as men can be in situations longer that we don't have to be, just to make somebody else happy. You feel me? Why do we have to be in a situation just to make somebody else happy instead of making us, bro? Football, bro.
Maybe that was the best way for him to leave.
Just say it. You know, just say it.
No,
bro.
Well, that was his therapy.
I was gonna say maybe,
Maybe that is what makes him happy.
No,
but no, for
I
real.
can't say that
Because you can't. It's the thing. Because like Will Smith said it a long time ago, you cannot make someone happy.
But the thing about it is though, this
You
is
can
what
only make yourself happy.
this is what I took. Like I said, the reason why I take it so much offense to it because I tell my fiance this, and I stand on this. Yes, me and my fiance go through things as normal relationships go through. I'm gonna work with it, but I'm gonna tell you straight up. Long as I'm breathing on this earth, ain't no other man raising my motherfucking daughter. You feel me? So I'm gonna make that shit work cause I'm gonna install the values in my daughter, not no other man.
No, that's facts.
You feel me? So what does football like seriously?
So that
But
means
I mean,
what does football
even still,
have to do?
that don't mean that another man is gonna raise his kid.
Bro,
Regardless of what, the kid could be living with him or whatever, but there's
You know
so
how
much.
this shit
But that's
go.
a different
You know how this
situation.
shit
There's
go,
too much.
bro.
There's too much
You know how-
money.
but
there's too
Junior,
much
Junior.
money for them to play with. So
But Junior.
even with that, yeah,
No.
Tom Brady can actually still get the kid.
No. But think about it.
Yeah,
though.
it's a little different with that.
No, I can say that because it ain't about the money. Because to be honest with you, the woman could do what she could have a man around the kids, and you won't even fucking know.
At that point, his
You
kids are
feel
old
me?
enough to know.
It don't matter about no money. It's about what, like I said.
But the age of the kids, how old is his kids?
they about teenagers.
So at that point, you don't think that they're not gonna tell that was wrong? See, it's different when it's really young.
Mm-hmm.
As the kids is older, that can talk and see things. You don't think them kids are not gonna tell their dad?
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on how he was raising his kids from birth.
I feel you.
So
but,
that makes it different.
But what? This is a question I got it because y'all always saying the same. But what does it comes to a point where y'all got to stop as men? We have to stop thinking about ourselves and stop thinking about what makes us happy instead of making things easy and stability.
But you got men out there who has never been selfish, and now they feel like this is their time to be selfish.
But
you got men out there who's
but
been giving
think about it, that's like I said, that's their fault.
different
That-
strokes
that-
for different folks.
It can't be no
It's
sticker.
gotta
It
be.
can't Junior. It cannot be different folks. It's different strokes. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Take the responsibility of yourself instead of saying, oh, I couldn't do this because she would do. No, bro,
So-
you can do anything that you want to do, but also let it make sense
Which is true.
to everybody,
But
not
if you
just yourself.
So if you and your wife been married for 12 years, y'all going and the shit just gets worse, toxic, more toxic,
then
toxic.
leave.
So maybe this was Tom Brady's way to leave.
He should have been left.
But maybe this was the
Man,
best way.
I'm sorry.
You gotta think
Everybody
about
don't
it.
have
No,
that
I'm
that
sorry.
little-
No, 'cause no,
I gotta go.
No,
Right.
no. 'cause
Sometimes it's different. Some
no, because
people-
I'm like, because I can't.
Can't leave
I
all
know
the
that, but this thing about it is, I'm trying to get people away from that. Stop staying in situations that don't make sense for you.
Oh, it's the truth. But
You
that's
feel
what-
me?
that's
Stop being in situations that is going to hurt you. That you got to go through. As men, we take hardship harder than anybody else. Why put yourself through it and say, fuck this shit, let me go on? Because be honest with you, I feel like as men, especially if you got your shit together, you got
Okay,
man.
so I got this to
man,
ask
you
you. So
got
I got
man,
this
you
to ask
got
you.
you man.
So this is what's really so. If men were able just to get up and go, right? Just to get up and go out of a relationship, right? Think about this. Now put that on your kids, showing them that you can really just get up and go to the next person and still take care of them. You're gonna let them see that, or you want them don't, or you're gonna take on to the fact of you want to show your family that it's okay to have a mom and dad still there to be there the whole time they're together. You want to show them that. That's what everybody reaches for, right? That's what I'm curious about. Because
But Mike, I'm gonna tell you right now,
that one family member.
No, I'm gonna tell you
That's
right
one
now.
family.
Because it comes to the point where when it comes to family, there's a right way, healthy way, and a wrong way. The right way is, people go through things. That's understandable. As long as it don't get to the point where y'all both lose yourselves and y'all doing things outside y'all character, that it reflects on your kids and they do the same thing that they seeing, and they gonna take the same. That's how generational curses
So
hurt.
what if it takes? Well, that's the thing. What if it takes that, to lose yourself? Both of y'all to lose yourself.
Why would you want to lose yourself?
It's not
in a
that
That's the
relationship?
thing. That's the thing.
You can't say want.
Shh, man, I'm trying.
Life, but you gotta understand that's the same thing when it comes to suicidal thoughts. People don't want to kill themselves.
But the thing about I
Sometimes
understand
of
that.
situations it's too overbearing for certain people. Sometimes it happens in relationships. It's
like the
toxic
trauma.
as fuck.
But
You
the
see what I'm
thing-
saying? So
Okay.
it's hard to change what you come from.
No. Think about it. That's why we're trying to. Y'all want to accept behavior when you don't have to, because if you value yourself,
Right.
you do not have to accept anything.
No, that's true.
You don't have to. So it's like when you're in relationships and you say that, oh, this woman doing something to me, talk to me crazy, bro. You know, it's another woman that do exact
Same
opposite.
thing.
No, not the same thing. It's a lot of women that do the exact opposite.
True. No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they do the opposite. So why stick in something that you don't have to? As long as it don't get to the point where you verbally abusing or physically abusing somebody, I think it can be worked out. But if it comes to the point where you calling each other out your name, y'all putting hands on one another.
People like that shit. People like toxic.
But the thing about it, and that's what I'm trying to tell people to come up out of. Don't accept things because that's what you're used to. Think outside the box. Go further in what you are. Stop thinking that you got to accept something because somebody loves you. You don't have to. It comes to relationship, family. You do not have to accept anything that you don't want to. Stop staying in something.
That's true.
Stop doing that. And we got to. I'm saying this on podcast for real. Stop accepting things that you don't want to be part of, and you don't have to. I don't care. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, this is what they used to." Get out of it. Get out of the shit, man. Because it's like, bro, it's like you hurting yourself more than anybody. Because you know why? You're gonna take that same trauma and take it to the next relationship or the next friendship, and shit fucked up, and then you turn to looking like, oh, I allow somebody to do this to me. I allow somebody to say this to me, and I bring on somebody that genuinely loved me and actually cared about me. Like, get out of it before you lose yourself. Not just right now, further down the line. If you don't really pay attention to yourself. Because sometimes all of us have a problem of sometimes taking a self-reflection and within ourselves. But when you really love yourself, really honor yourself, and stick to your morals, man, you don't have to put up with anything. It don't matter if somebody say, I love you. Fuck you. Show me that. Show me back. Show me that by respect. Show me that you won't do anything to hurt me. Yes, you might get into everybody has disagreements. It don't matter what it is. But it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt. And that's where I was like, I be telling, like, y'all right in everything you're saying, but why do we have to, as humans on this earth, have to accept things that's not real, that's not loving, that's not healthy? You shouldn't have to do that. Just because somebody say they love us. Fuck that. Fuck all that shit, man. It's like people really be going through shit and they be wondering why they go through shit because they allow people to do things to them that they wouldn't normally accept. And I feel like we gotta come out of that. Oh, people used to it. Fuck all that, man. Let's get up out of that shit. Let's get about it. Let's actually be healthy. Let's actually be understanding. We can have a conversation and it don't have to be toxic. It don't have to be toxic. We can have a conversation and have a disagreement, but we still love each other at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Why does it have to be toxic?
It ain't gonna happen until people.
No, Junior. No.
Until people love themselves, it's not gonna happen.
No. But Junior, that's the thing about it.
I don't see nobody changing how they're moving right now if they don't love themselves.
No, it can't happen, Junior. Trust me.
Once again, that means you gotta go through something traumatic to wake yourself up.
But think, it don't always have to be traumatic. Sometimes you can just be.
That one day you just wake up?
No, it can just be. You can be a regular person. You can just be a regular person. Sometimes I feel like you don't always have to go through something. Sometimes you can just say, I just want better for myself. You feel me? Sometimes you don't have to go through everything. Sometimes, like, seriously, you don't have to always go through something to wake up and see, like, I want better. Sometimes you can just be a regular person. You ain't never went through nothing. And you say, you know what? I just want better for myself. I just want, I want to be, in a relationship. I want to have healthy friendships. Sometimes because like I said, sometimes God just probably put that on you. Just put that thought in you. And be like, all right, it's time. Sometimes it's like that. Then that's why we tell folks, like, it ain't always about accepting things that you don't have to, because everybody got our own things that we want to accept. But at the same token, though, when you know better, you do better. Stay away from that shit. Don't go back to it, because you know what? I'm tired of seeing dudes, I'm tired of seeing women keep saying that. Well, I'm going to say it right now. I'm getting tired of women saying no good niggas out here. And I'm see 4 niggas good right here. You feel me? I see 3 of us right now. I see 3 good niggas right here. You feel me? I'm tired of hearing that shit. And there's 3 good niggas right here. You feel me? So some things I can't allow and I won't accept because I see the example between 3 dudes right here. So it's like, I'm not for the accept what somebody say when I see an example right in front of my face. So it's like we got to really evolve as a person, as a people, and we got to do things that, you know what, I don't have to accept anything that somebody gives to me just because somebody say they love me. And that's the thing about it. People accept things because they say they love them, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have to accept somebody, mental, physical, anything like that. Love should be pure. Love should be understanding. Love should be kind. And people don't understand that we have to, the same way you want to be treated, treat me the same way. And life will be so much easier, but people don't want to do that nowadays because everybody got self-love, got some type of agenda within themselves. So we got to really buckle down and say, you know what? I'm not going to treat that man like that, or I'm not going to treat that woman like that, because I wouldn't want that for same for me. Once we get that understanding, I feel like life will be so much easier. I really feel like life will be, because people be trying to do things for their own agenda, and it shouldn't be like that, because you make it harder for yourself and you make it harder for the other person. So just love people. Just do the right thing by people, man. That's why I be trying to tell folks. Just do the right thing by people. It shouldn't be like that.
People hate. That's one thing that people hate. People have hate, and that's what you got to get rid of. But I got a question for everybody too now. Mm-hmm. So what does success mean to everybody here at this table?
Oh man, Mike, I had the same conversation with my auntie, and I ain't know how to explain it, Mike. I ain't know how to explain it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was flumming at the mouth. I ain't know how to explain it. It was more of, I thought success was like seeing my daughter good. My fiance ain't asked for nothing, but she explained to me like, okay, what's more than that?
Right.
And be honest with you, Mike. I don't know what success look, because all I see is two females that I'm taking care of. I feel like that's success to me. As long as they ain't ask for nothing, I keep evolving every year. I feel like it's success, but I feel like it's something more to it, and I haven't tapped into more to that instead of providing. And be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, Mike, I don't know. I'm still learning.
Anybody else? Jim?
Endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
For
There's never too much that I can't do. I feel like the more I can accomplish as a man in all aspects, I feel like that's success. Not just being a provider, not just being a man, like actually doing other things, getting into more things, expressing my mind more.
all right.
Being financially stable is not enough. You know, having a big house is not enough. Having like 6 cars is not enough. I'm not measuring it off of money. I'm more measured off of the things I can do with myself, my mind, my hands, actually.
What about you, Green? You got anything?
Shoot, I think for me, just be more aware with myself. Be more aware of who I am, what my goals are, what I want to do in my life, and just stick to it. Stick to it. I feel like I've been through, we've been talking so much about relationships and stuff. I hear a lot of feedback from y'all, and it makes me think, because I feel like lately I've been going through some shit, and it just got me thinking. It's got me like just trying to see what caused everything, or what causes me to feel certain ways, or what causes people to act certain ways. And I just feel like it gets to the point where you can't control nobody. You can only expect somebody to just have love for you, have loyalty for you, and I mean, for me, I think just keep doing what I'm doing right now, man. I'm just trying to be happy, stay happy, and keep working hard. Just push it, keep pushing forward.
Okay. So, see, it's the same. It's pretty much everything mixed with y'all's.
Yeah.
For me and for being successful. Because successful is really not much. That's the thing about it. It's whatever you feel like it is. Because everyone else is going to have their own opinion. You can only reach it. It's because, like, if you think about it, if you reach a peak and you reach it, that's not success. Because that means everybody else can do it. Think about it. Being a billionaire, was that really being successful? That's just you being successful as a financial business owner. Is that what you wanted to do as a successful person in your life? Or was it just to raise a family? Or was it just to have the cars, the house, and everything? That's what success could mean. But for me, just personally, success is just really just having a good head on your shoulders, going on to the next day and saying, I can do this every day. What's another good thing about it for me? Success is really just more so just having everything come up to collect to each other and not have to worry about the next thing happening every time, worrying about what's going to happen to you. As a successful person, having a family, just having kids is honestly, if you have kids or not having kids, grow a kid up to make sure that next person in the generation at least is going to be the next person to your beneficial of how you seeing things in your life. You get what I'm saying? That's success. That's what it means to me. Just doing something that you mastered is success. Tyrone, you going to school, that is success because not everybody does it. Think about it like that. Green, what you had came from being a soccer player to actually a pro soccer player, to now becoming an artist and actually having a business with soccer. How many people can do that?
Yeah.
Think about it. That's what successful means. You successfully did something that no one else could do or possibly could do. but you did it in your own way.
Everybody's success is different. Everybody has their own view on success. I just try to wake up every day and just know I'm successful right now.
Word.
Be in the moment.
Word.
That's it.
You gotta live in the moment, because if you live in the future too much.
So when you're
it's
ask you that next question, the next time, say it like this: my success is my success, and I'm being very successful right now, but I'm not done yet.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Oh yeah, I feel like
I'm far from done.
I
Honestly.
feel like that too.
Because you can't set goals no more. I feel like you can't set goals for yourself no more. That whole New Year's resolution stuff too.
Oh,
I hope everybody passed that.
Yeah, that's past that.
So like even setting up, I feel everybody's saying like prepping yourself. Like prepping yourself is a little bit different than setting goals. Prepping yourself is just putting yourself in that situation. Setting goals is really saying, okay, I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna do this month. You can't do that because you never know what life is gonna come and hit you with. You never know if you're going to have the flat tire that day you got to make it to this appointment. You never know you're going to have a shootout on the middle of a highway.
Why I got to be a shootout?
Like, just be honest. Everything's going on in the world. You never know. It can be anything
Why I gotta be a shootout?
in the world.
Could be a car accident. Why I got
a car got flipped over.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, airplane
coming out the
crashed on
sky.
highway,
Yeah, type
whatever.
shit.
Bro.
Aliens looking in the sky, looking above. It doesn't matter. Something can mess up that day. It happened to us before recently. Something can mess up by accident. And it can be our fault because we didn't take that 5-minute detail or 10-minute detail. It doesn't matter. So all we have to do is just everybody has to remember that success is what you make it.
Oh, I'm gonna get paid though.
And that's what matters.
They print that shit every day. I'll be a damn fool not to get that.
Thanks.
So anybody else got a little question for me? I'll take some questions right now. Come on. I just asked y'all a nice little question. Y'all over here.
All right, so
give me a one. So
ahead,
what's the three main, not goals, but like the three main aspects of life that you live by? Like pretty much, like what is it that you live by every day? What makes you wake up? Like what are you hungry for? I guess.
Ooh, that's a good one. What I'm hungry for every day when I wake up. First things first. Honestly, the first one out of the three is gonna have to be just waking up. That's the first one. That's like the amazing thing you can do is when you wake up in that morning, you get up and you feel like, damn, this is life. That's the first one right there. That's just getting up. Second one is knowledge. Definitely knowledge. If you don't know nothing, you're not making the world your playground at that point. You're not using being creative. You're not reading a book. Like knowledge, read something. It doesn't matter if it's a book or not. Read the internet. Shoot, you're reading words on IG. You're thank you for doing that. But knowledge is the second one that you need as key aspect for life, right? Then the third one for me, the third one's gonna probably be the hardest one I cannot answer. But I'm gonna go with just health and reason. I think that's probably the one. I can just go ahead and put those in the third one together, because if you don't have health, you're not going to make the best reasons for your life. You're going to do different things for yourself, saying like, I can eat 20 cheeseburgers today, and this salad will work perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking properly. You're not doing the right things for yourself. So that's what I would think as the three main goals of my mindset.
Okay.
Would be those three things right there.
So, what about you, June?
Oh, you took my first one and second one.
Damn.
But nah, yeah, for a fact though, definitely gotta be thankful to wake up in the morning. It helps with the mental state of mind of the day. You know, waking up peacefully, waking up happy versus thinking about yesterday's problems. Definitely knowledge. I like to gain a lot of knowledge. It keeps my mind running. You know what I'm saying? Endless possibilities, like I said before. You know, it's the more you know, the more you can do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's never nothing wrong with that. So definitely that. My third would be peace. Life with peace is great. It's awesome. It's being by myself, nobody around. You know, going hiking by myself, like stuff like that.
That space is,
You know what I
I can't
mean?
lie about that. That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
really, if I could, I'll make that my third one. But that was really good because
To have headspace, to have clarity, to not be so clogged up about thinking about bills, whatever you're going through, like just having pure peace. Yeah. I couldn't live without peace. I would be all over the place.
Facts. I
You
can't
know what
lie
I mean?
about that.
If you can't think for yourself, have time to think to yourself, you'll never be yourself. Gotta have that alone time, whether you meditate, whether you playing music, whatever you do. Gotta give yourself that 10 to 30 minutes a day just by yourself. Got to.
The only way to be sane.
For real. Those are my three. I don't know about Tyrone.
I would say grind, pray, and family.
Facts.
Because without them three, I wouldn't be here I am, where I am now, to be honest with you.
Facts.
So I'd say grind, pray, and family, because as long as you pray, the family gonna stay together. As long as you grind,
Right? Yep.
as long as you grind, all three gonna stay together. Because you know God gonna have favor on your life if you keep all three in your life. So I definitely say all three.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing without that man upstairs. The Most High is definitely the best. That's a fact. What about you, Greenfield?
Shoot. I mean, for me, for sure, being thankful when I wake up. That's the first thing I do. I do pray right after. I'm not gonna lie. That's like the first thing, and I feel like that's something I just got into. I feel like probably like 8 months ago. You know, and I do that as soon as I wake up. I make my bed, and then I do that right after I make my bed. I feel for me it's clarity to keep my mind clear, right? Because I feel like I'm always thinking of the next move. What do I gotta do next? What is the next drop? What video is doing this? Nano, what do you want to do now? Michael, what should I do? Should I drop this song or this song? So clarity for sure, not to get my mind so cloudy and not to just be so in my head all the time. And then trust. I feel like to trust myself. I feel like sometimes I forget to trust myself in my journey, and I know that there'll be moments where I'll take some step backs. You know, I'll take some falls. You know, like you say, you hit the ground a couple times, but just to trust myself that I'll find my way back and get myself back up. So for sure, those are the main three for me.
That's a fact. I never stay on the floor too long.
Hell nah.
I need be burning. For real. But no, you know, it's life is lessons. That's how you gotta look at it. It's like going to school.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Every week it's a new assignment, then you got a test on it, man. Just how you gotta look at life. That's how I started to look at life. Try not to, damn, this happened for this reason. Like, no, it is what it is.
Right.
Can I get up? Or am I gonna stay down? That's how I look at it. So
Yeah, we can't feel bad you can't be feeling bad for yourself. We ain't got no time right now. We ain't got time no waste.
nah, time is the most precious thing. It's the only thing you can't get back.
Yeah.
So I'll be damn to stay depressed for like 12 days and shit. Like, nah.
Come out the trash can like I'm free.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
No, I would just tell everybody, you know, just keep God in your life. Be honest. Anything that you do, keep God in your life. Because be honest with you, when it's down, you're gonna have to call on him. When you up, you
Still gonna
have to call on him. You feel me?
And
So
when
it's
you
like,
find, you still gonna
have to call on him. You feel me? So it be I'm talking about like I'm just telling anybody like that, you know.
Don't just think of when you up.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm
Fact.
big. I'm very spiritual and stuff like that. Especially, you know, I always been spiritual, but I got really down spiritual when I came out of jail. You feel me? So it's like I wouldn't got through the situations without him. You feel me? So I tell anybody like, you know,
Fuck that place.
you feel me?
Never going back.
Yeah, you feel
Fuck
me?
that
So
shit.
it's like I tell anybody like, you know, the one thing I was having a discussion with my brother Tyrell. It's like I tell anybody this, and I don't know it's the wrong way to think, but to me it feels good. I tell anybody I'm not Christian. I'm a follower of Christ.
Facts.
I'm a follower of Christ because Christians got the game fucked up with they judgmental and want to do things to folks that actually want to look forward to God and stuff like that. And I follow Christ because you know why? Because his 12 disciples was prostitutes, murderers, and they still found their way. And that's how I look at everybody. Everybody got their own cycles of life and how they got their own path. You feel me, Michael? So it's like I don't judge nobody. Christians got the game fucked up, and they make it hard for people to want to turn their life around.
All you gotta do is pick up that book and start reading.
You feel me?
That's really what it is. The
Yep.
Bible is like an instructions for life. People, low key.
Yeah.
People don't know that. You don't got to go to church to find God.
Oh,
And it says it in the book too, but I'm not gonna get into explicit details.
You feel me?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible is one of the dopest books ever. I still didn't finish it yet, like honestly, but it's one of the dopest books ever. Of course, there's some words you gotta look up on Google. Not gonna lie, get a little lost. But no, the book is dope. Like, the Holy Bible is a dope book.
Yeah.
And you would never know until you start reading it.
Yeah, that's why I tell everybody, like,
Real.
it's just really pay attention to
Everything.
everything. Because, be honest with you, everything.
It's not what it seems.
Yep,
It's
because
a
it's
fact.
like, you know, everything, like I said, Junior said in that Bible, everything you want to know is in there. You
Literally.
just got to read it, and you just got to,
For everything that you want to know. Love, self,
Mhm.
self, to love yourself, everything.
yep, everything you wanna
Depressed, everything. No, for real.
Right,
Everything.
that's
You
right.
can't think straight.
Right.
You stressed out. There's a verse. There's
know. It's
Like
verse
Green,
for
everything.
Green said, that clarity. That's a big one right there.
telling you. And you be
Clear,
so
clear
surprised.
mind. That's my reason why I go snowboarding.
And it's crazy because like, as you start
With the snowboard.
as you start to read the Bible, like you start asking yourself questions about situations you went through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real, it's crazy. Nah, for real,
No,
it's
for
crazy.
real, it's really crazy. And I feel like, you know, as people, we coming up right now, I feel like,
They better pick up that book.
that's what I'm saying. Because
Definitely becoming the last days.
that's what I'm saying too.
No, it's
But
fact.
it's like, you know, I tell anybody like this, yes, I'm a follower of Christ, but I tell you straight up on this camera, straight up, if you don't believe in nothing, please believe in something. I ain't trying to tell you. I'm not trying to tell you what I believe, but just believe in something. You feel me? I'm not gonna bash you or try to drag you into what I believe, but just believe in something. Because you believe in something, you'll be fine. But if you don't, you fall for anything.
Yep, that's a fact.
You'll fall for anything.
fact.
So it's like, I just want people to understand, like, you know, as we coming to a closing, you know, you feel me? I just want people to understand that, you know, everybody go through something. Everybody. And I want folks to know out there, it's like, don't ever think that what you going through, it's other people out there going 10 times worse than what you going through. You feel me?
And you could be coming out of your worst.
You
You got
feel
to
me?
receive your blessings, but because you not thinking the right way, moving the right way, pushing it back more.
Yeah, so it's like, I want people to understand, like, everybody has to go through a storm. It's all about, you got to go through it and come up out of it. But don't just stand there and sit up in your storm and trying to make people, you know, feel sorry for yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get up. Because you know why? If you're going through your storm, it's going to rain every day. But as long as you get up, that sun going to come out. That sun going to come out. Don't matter what it is. That sun going to come out. Just got to keep going through the rain. So it's like, I want people to understand, like, you know, as we going through this new year, you know, I don't know what everybody going through that's going to watch this video. It's like, you know, I just want people to understand that top of the year, that's when a lot of people be going through stuff. Top of the year, a lot of folks be going through stuff, you know. But
They
there's
went out
no-
with a bang on the end of the
yeah,
year.
you feel me? Goes out the bang. Then you come back to reality, top of the year. Then you got to go
I had
through
2
it.
weeks off, so I already knew. I totally forgot what life was for a second.
You
I
feel me?
forgot I had a job.
Shit, that's how I felt when I went to Puerto Rico.
Bro.
Right? I felt that
I went
was
to
with
Puerto
you.
Rico. I came back. I was like, damn, what? I gotta work.
Yo,
Yeah, it feels weird. Vacations are something else, bro. Because you come back and your mental game is just like, what?
But the thing
fuck?
about this, though, if for 2023, as we saying this, take more vacations.
oh please,
Please,
look,
take more vacations.
More vacations. I don't
Take
care
more
if you're not
vacations.
even going out of state. Just
Take
mean out of
more.
the country. I'm sorry. Go out of state. Go do something. Go hike. If you want to go hike, go hike. If you want to go bike somewhere,
Yo,
go bike. Go
hiking is a
skateboard, whatever.
vibe, son.
It is a whole
Yeah,
vibe. Get you a
niggas
nice
sleep
little
on that,
doobie,
man.
and you straight for the whole
Son,
ride.
I'm telling you.
the
And then if
whole
you
time.
go you go hiking,
Just one?
like, nah, you know, come on, stop.
You got a couple.
Come on.
Just at least have one
We,
on
look,
you.
we going walking for about a good 5 miles. You don't think this one
Couple.
doobie?
You need a
One
couple.
doobie? Got a couple turkey and cheese sandwiches
Yo,
in the
right?
bag.
You got the checks mixed right in the bag too.
I'm telling you. Nah, yo, hiking is a vibe, son.
Nah,
Hiking is a vibe.
For
real.
2023, I want everybody, if you got bills,
You gonna have bills anyways.
You always go. That's always gonna be there.
That's
You
life.
feel me? But the
Hard
thing
life.
about it is though, take more vacations. Take care more of yourself and
Right.
do things that makes you happy.
Do things with your family.
You don't buy 3
Yeah,
pair of
family.
Jordans, 4 pair of Jordans.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You can go on vacation for a weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
You
No,
feel
it's
me?
dead ass facts.
The dead ass.
That's dead ass facts.
for real.
Low
it's
key.
Put $200 away every month if you wanted to, if you need to. Put $200 away a month. By the time it hits the 5th month, guess what? You got $1,000 right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, go ahead and take.
All
a
right, so
little
that means I
drive.
ain't gotta wait for y'all to go to Puerto Rico in June. That means I could take my vacation.
We're going to Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto
All right,
Rico
since y'all
with
wanna
the
talk about
guys.
shit.
I can't wait. I can't wait. One brother.
Greenfield, we out. We out.
We,
We
I
out.
can't wait when my brothers go to Puerto Rico, and
You
I
gonna be my
want,
translator.
and I want everybody just to,
lit
you
last
know,
Puerto Rican mommies love green. Hold on, play.
Like, yo, Phil.
you feel me? And I want everybody to take care of yourself, take self-love, take vacations, take care of your family, but also take care of yourself. And before
Start
we got
off
it,
the day in the right foot, man.
You feel me?
That right there change your whole mood. I promise you. Your first thought of the day will change your whole mood.
I
I
mean-
promise you.
and try to be nice to people, man.
yeah,
It's not even hard to be nice.
It's not.
nah, it's not.
All right, before we close this out though, hey, yo,
At
Green,
Greenfield, I want you to give everything with you.
give a matter of
Social
fact,
media,
Okay.
raps, and everything.
All right, bet. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Greenfield the One is on Instagram. Greenfield on Facebook. Greenfield the Artist on Spotify and Apple Music. And Greenfield the Artist on YouTube too, man. You can find all my videos. I'm dropping 2 new songs coming out this month. That's coming up. And yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned because me, Michael, June, man, Nano, we all in the works, man. And shout out to the team. Shout out to Billetes. And we in here, baby. Colombia, papi. You already know.
So as a Latino artist, how do you feel about being in the game right now? Before we get about, how do you personally feel as an artist? How do you feel?
Okay. I feel like as a Latin artist, like, you know, it's grown so much. You know, Bad Bunny and the Latin music has grown so much the last like 2 years. I feel like Atlanta, there is a Latin scene in Atlanta. I just feel like we just haven't hit it like the right spot yet. You know, I feel like there's a lot of talent in Atlanta. You know, a lot of Latin artists that are out here, Dominican, Colombian, and Puerto Rican, from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like compared to Miami and compared to Puerto Rico and compared to other places where I've been, I just feel like Atlanta is just not there yet. I feel like it's getting there, you know, but, you know, trap runs here, man.
Word. So stop playing. Let's do it. We're gonna make this shit happen right now.
For real. But other than that, I love Atlanta, man. If it wasn't for Atlanta, I wouldn't have started the music in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got love no matter what for ATL. I feel like it's a second home for me. I've met my friends. I met people, you know, that I consider family now. And I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I got a lot of music coming up. I got a lot of videos, a lot of work, a lot of concerts coming too. Tour coming soon as well. So we about to go to Colombia. We about to go to Puerto Rico. You already know what's up, man.
Oh God.
And Mama Ale, papi, you already know. Billetes, baby, we in here. It's great. I know, man. My fucking voice is kind of fucked up. I've been feeling it in my throat, but shit. Appreciate y'all having me for real, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to King Circle Podcast. And let's get it, baby. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Sir.
appreciate it too. So when the next couple episodes, you hear the intro, that's Greenfield. So make sure y'all go check out on Spotify, check up on Instagram, check up on anywhere you get your music. Make sure you go check out Greenfield. Greenfield, you feel me? The next up in Atlanta, go check them out. You feel me? So this King Circle Podcast, and this big homie Black Tie.
Big Mike leaving the building.
It's your boy June Bug. Make sure I go follow on YouTube as well. We post on Facebook. We post on Instagram. We outside.
You
Come
feel
see
me?
about us.
You feel me? Then we got our co-host in the building.
It's great. Y'all already know, baby. Greenfield,
You
baby,
feel
man.
me?
Much love, man. Y'all stay safe, and y'all have a great rest of your day.
You feel me? Go like and subscribe, and on YouTube, anywhere you get your podcast, go get it. King Circle Podcast. We in the building.
We out.